Thank you for joining us tonight for session 4 of our
Broken
D&D stream, which we are titling, or at least I am, the Remoran Order. That brings us to our second mission, which is wow, pardon me, I can't speak again tonight. This will be session 4, episode 2. We begin our story again back at the old inn, back in town, where everyone, I believe, is rested up and gone about their business for a day because the broker promised that they would have supplies in the morning. How's everyone doing as they're getting out of bed?
I don't sleep.
That's true, you're an elf. You only need about 4 hours. After that, it's like, whoop you do.
There it goes.
Hi, Brooke.
I would have had a restless night.
Yes.
I'm alive.
I feel just a little bit
I didn't see her character.
sore, but I feel okay.
Smokey, where else? We know what's up.
Yep.
I almost forgot my tankard. This D&D
High
game.
five.
Oof.
I have my dragon ruby and lace tankard with me that no one can see.
Well, as you're all waking up in the morning, for anyone who gets up and out pretty early, you notice there's actually a note that has been slid under your door.
Who does?
Anyone who decided to get up and actually try to start the morning like before everyone else.
But hang on.
Well,
Hey,
it would make sense for the elves to do it.
I would just like to point out that if it's a picture of me in my underwear, I apologize. It was meant to go to someone else.
Wow.
I had way too many drinks last night. Me and the broker tried to work stuff out. We got a bit drunk. We took some magical pictures. I apologize.
Oh, they're magical now, huh?
Well, yeah, there's not a camera yet.
Ah. So they're paintings.
Well,
hold still for like 5 hours.
Alright, so I'm gonna open and read the letter.
all right. So as you take a look at the note on the floor, it seems to be addressed to all of you from signed your pal. You have a very strong feeling you know who sent this. He said, once again, your room and board has been paid for. Outside, hitched to the side of the building, should be a horse for each of you and one to carry any and all supplies. There is a special bag on each horse with something that they all felt would be nice for each one of you to have. And he wishes you luck and gives you basically on your horse in particular, Phoenix, there should be apparently a map of the area leading you through the bog to the ruined city.
Hey, McClure,
Yes.
can you see your chat?
I cannot. Oh, no, I
I
can.
think so.
Hi, crazy. My bad. That was my 100% my bad.
My channel was like, hey, trying to talk
Again.
to McClure.
Again, way too many drinks last night. Magical pictures went everywhere.
By the way, hi, crazy. Well, hi again.
My mouse doesn't want to click. There we go.
I need to go into there. By the way, I'm also joking about trying to smooth things over the broker. I hate that dick. Just let it be clear to anyone who hasn't watched the previous streams. Me and the broker do not like each other. Well, the broker might like me, but I don't like him. I don't like the fact that this guy knows more about me than I know about me.
So we got a map to the new area.
I'm guessing you are congregating outside, following the note to the side of the building.
No, me. I want to go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, I want to go.
Oh, you want to go visit? Okay.
I want to visit the blacksmith.
So who's taking care of some business before going to the horses then?
Me.
Who's going to the blacksmith?
That'll be me and Flameheart.
All right, so you're going to the blacksmith. Anyone else?
No, I don't need to do anything with my gear. My gear's good.
Your hammer is OP. Okay? We made that very clear last game.
The Warhammer.
The last night, should I say?
Oh, well,
The previous evening.
Bahamut.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you, Phoenix, as you and McClure arrive at the doorstep of the blacksmith, you notice that it's really quiet around right now. Normally, you'd think you'd hear them hammering away at something, but no, it's quiet.
Hey, Flameheart, I think the blacksmith's drunk.
There's a good chance.
I mean, he's a dwarf, so. I'll bet you 1 gold he's passed out somewhere.
he's a
Be it
myth.
asleep or from drunk. 1 gold, I bet you.
Plus, he's missing his leg still. By the way, did we bring what was left of his leg?
Well, Brooke had the
It's
shackles
destroyed.
for apparently tying me up.
Oh, I'll say, Phoenix, since you remember the leg, McClure, since he brought it, both of you go ahead and roll. I'll just say, just roll me a flat intelligence check. So on the left side, just click the word intelligence where your ability scores are.
8.
Ooh.
8 as well. Wow.
Why is the chat
No, you're
bar?
at a 9, Phoenix. What are you talking about? It's a 9.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
better.
Yeah, that's right. I had +1.
You
Wrong
get
one.
+1.
That's an
So
intelligence save too.
I'll say that's definitely more than enough because you're like, you remember searching through all the things, you couldn't find his leg, but then it occurred to you that the shackles that were on the girl you were supposed to save looked oddly shaped and oddly colored and designed for shackles, and your mind you start piecing together. Wait a minute, that looks like that part would bend. That would be. They took apart the leg and turned them into shackles.
Hey, Flameheart, do you remember that girl that Brooke sacrificed? The shackles looks an awful lot like her. So I had to
Hear me?
throw that one
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
So, McClure, you have black screen.
Oh, am I a black screen?
And
Did-
loosen the
did-
multi-stream.
always.
Oh, my one, I'm still there. Mind you, though, I don't know if it's even moving.
Should be
Oh,
good. I put his new name in.
Hey. I
Yes.
didn't put the new name in for McLuhan.
Oh, right. Yeah, so it'll be you guys are on Team Nerdstar, not Lord McClaw.
No, I put Lord McClure
Yeah,
in there.
I am. I fucked that shit up.
I put Lord McClure,
Changed
TNS.
your damn name, goddammit.
Yeah, well, I did put a thing in Remora Crew. I was too lazy to put it in anyone else's Discord.
All right,
Hey, Jens.
Phoenix, put the new link.
I fixed mine.
Because I got really confused every time I went into it, and it was like, oh, by the way, it's like, you need a time machine to go to this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, mine says Lord McClure.
There we go. Now
Should be a
it's
bit.
fixed.
Should be a picture of the book.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm
That's
talking
better.
about my multi-link. It's corrected. Or it's
That's
correct.
fine.
All right, continue.
Blacksmith! Blacksmith!
As you knock, you only hear the sounds of the slow shuffling sounds, and then as the door opens, you see his son just kind of slouched over. Oh, a morning. You're here kind of early.
Good morning. Yes, we need to
Oh
get
shit,
some
Sherlock.
gear and outfit ourselves for our next journey.
We are.
Okay, come in.
Wait,
Nobody's-
wait,
Oh,
wait!
brother.
Before we walk in, is the blacksmith asleep?
You see him open the door wider, step back, and point.
At what?
As you peek around the door to see what he's pointing, you see the blacksmith back on a table, tankard in one hand, leg propped up with some weird thing attached to it. He's like,
Phoenix, you owe me a gold!
big tongue hanging out and everything.
I never made that bet.
You owe me 1 gold, bitch! I will hold this over your head for the entire campaign!
Gold. Give that man his gold.
This is going to be an exciting journey.
Oh yeah.
He and after seeing you guys see his father, he looks like, He's been like that for about I can't remember. It
Well,
wasn't dark yet, though.
while you wake him up, Phoenix, where's my gold?
Gonna
He
make
gives
that
you
bet.
starts walking over. Thanks for that reminder.
Anyways, we have returned your father's. Return your father's leg and see if we can purchase better gear.
Ah, music, yes.
Yeah, sure. I can take care of all that. I'll wake him up just because I'm tired of listening to him snoring.
Okay, thank you.
You watch as his son walks over, finds a nice little area where it seems they store water. Takes a bucket, goes and walks over, all over his dad. Where am I?
Good morning, sir.
Next
Oh, you're back. Well, what can we do you for?
Only a couple of them got cameras though.
You see him slowly, like putting the tanker behind him.
See, I could be in that lineup, say, but I want to make an overlay for it, like
Smokey,
change it up,
Smokey,
like, get rid
get
of
up,
the
muted.
fucking internet shit, all that stuff, pull it up. And then I'll be in there. You know, I'll be pretty much lit like Moon Man is. It'll be kind of dark. It'll be dope.
Smokey.
Yeah,
You weren't muted.
I wasn't.
No.
There's something going on. I need to change my fucking mute. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
That-
We're
that-
all just like,
You need to clip every one of those moments for a freaking blooper montage.
Oh well,
No shit.
those are going at the those.
That would be awesome.
Those are going at the end of every blooper on each episode is going at the end of the YouTube video.
I'm actually gonna put Discord up here
Yeah, because the whole
so
time
that I can actually
I'm just
see the
looking at my
fucker.
camera and I'm pretending to play the flute or record or something.
God damn it. At least now I can see the fucking Discord up there. I'm gonna keep
Oh,
that up.
I forgot to change on the screen for you guys, in case you haven't seen it yet. This is our working world map.
Oh, dude.
Progressively more detailed as we continue to move along it.
Oh, look at that shit. That's cool as hell.
Mine's
Currently,
incredibly blurry compared to everyone else's.
There's a little tiny hut
It has
right
a
here somewhere.
load.
Yeah, that's where you guys are.
Yeah, mine's really blurry. I can't make anything out.
That's weird.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just gonna
weird.
go ahead and zoom
It
in.
loaded for me and it.
Oh no, there we go. It just took ages to render.
So anywho, the blacksmith turns, looks around, and was like, "Well, help yourselves." He kind of gestures to a lot of displays for weapons, armor, some few knickknacks, some supplies. The son seems to be getting the burner ready and like seems to be setting out some stuff for breakfast.
I require a sword and a shield upgrade, so
No, like a strongest longsword. You have plate armor, I would like that, and better shield.
Oh, you're looking for some nice work. All right. How deep your pockets?
I can afford a pretty decent that.
You see, you like, give his son a look, and his son gives him a look back. You see some understanding nods. All right, boy, show them the way. You see him move over where they have a table, pushes it aside, revealing that behind it they were hiding a trap door under the on the floor. He opens it up, showing a stairway. Well, if you want something more useful than your common everyday iron blade, down here. And be mindful, they are used products, but guaranteed quality.
Okay.
You see him hurrying down.
Most intriguing. Flame
Very
hot after you.
Okay.
That way, if something happens, you get raped first.
At least say surprise.
I require dinner first.
After you give me my gold, I'll give you any dinner you want, as long as you woo me after.
Oh my. Okay, so we go down there.
Too much info.
Just wow.
I'm telling your fiance.
Who has the fiance?
My character.
Phoenix.
Flameheart.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix Flameheart. He's engaged to.
There's a door drop that no one
I'm still
was,
I'm still coming off of this alcohol now. Okay, chill. Okay, so we're down in the basement.
All right. So as you go down, you see much more fancy display cases, racks of for clothes, all adorning very nice sets of cloaks, different types of armor, pieces of armor, a variety of different shields and swords. Compared to up above, you look down here and you're like, he's got enough shit down here. He could probably supply a small band of mercenaries and maybe another half.
Damn.
Question where being, where did this shit come from?
He was a sellsword beforehand. I mean, it's down to a reason that he's going to have his own personal armory. And to be fair, if he was a really good sellsword, he could probably supply his own fucking army.
True. All right.
Anyway, I feel like a kid in a candy store now. Ah, weapons, armor, shields.
All right.
I run away giddily looking at shields. Oh!
So, which one of you is looking for something particular first?
McClure, go ahead since you have the smaller list.
I'm only really looking for a better sword and a better shield. So probably maybe like a plate shield and a far better longsword. I'll upgrade my two-handed at another point because I don't really use it that well.
Okay.
Shoot back
You
over.
said a two-handed
Nothing.
sword?
No, I'm gonna upgrade my two-handed sword later, but I do have one.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I don't use it, so I'm not gonna
Sword
bother upgrading.
and shield.
It's kind of a random question, actually. We never checked the bags. What if we had a sword and shield already there, Phoenix?
It's a fair point.
Great, backups.
Yeah. that's true.
Adventurers need backups just in case.
Also, we might be able to get better quality. The ones that
This is true.
would be in there.
Well, as far as I'm aware, my shield is quite literally a Viking shield. So it's primarily wood with iron ribbons, so I'd like an actual plated shield.
So, as you peruse the shields, you notice there's some really nicely adorned ones and some very nicely crafted and very vibrant. But as far as something just a little more function, less showy, there is a really well polished, nice. It looks like a steel, just average size shield. No, it's definitely got that robust size, you know. about the size of your shield, maybe a little bit wider.
Nice. Oh, yes, I like it. It has that new shield smell.
And how many of those are there? Or
One like that one is just the one.
is there anything
Guys, my
equal or
precious
comparable
pigs.
to that one?
Give me 1 second as I check. I cannot spell right now.
DM's having brain difficulties.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
No difficulties.
Actually, I'm just gonna tell the blacksmith. Wait. Are we with the blacksmith or his son?
You're with his son. He's still upstairs because he can't make it
Alright.
down the stairs.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, you guys.
Hmm.
Hold up a minute.
Yo,
Look
what's
at
up?
the follow I just got. Anybody got my shit up?
I did a second
It's
ago.
on it.
Sweet.
No, crazy.
Where?
I should just put this right here.
I'm looking right now.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh,
Really? Just give up, person. Give up.
Okay, so there is a
Over
number of
there.
other shields. They're just very adorned.
okay. So, I will just take the best sword, shield, plate armor,
All right, so you're after.
and
plate
I'll take
armor.
a cloak as well. So the best of all those that you have.
Just a sword and shield for me, please.
All right, as far as swords, there's a few that kind of immediately come to mind. Let's see here.
Oh, just why it's on my head, Flameheart. When we get back, we'll have to put our old equipment on the other horse,
Oh, true.
so that we're not being weighed down.
All right, so he pulls out two swords that he thought might pique your guys' interest. He does explain they are both magical. One is called the Sword of Shapes. The other is called Sword of Champions.
I took sword.
Dibs on champion.
I said it first.
No, fuck you.
Roll for it.
Would be Phoenix. Yeah, roll for it. No shit. I like that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Rock,
Play
paper,
paper,
scissors.
rock, scissors, or something.
Yeah.
So it would be. We're actually doing this, aren't
You
we?
just go like this. You go.
For fuck's sake!
See here.
Move, man. Shit.
What'd you guys do?
Oh yes!
McLaurin wins.
Motherfucker.
Shit.
The champion is mine!
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
I hold it up and go, by the power of Grayskull!
That's 3.
Nope, piss off. Champion sword's mine, bitch.
He exclaims, for this sword, it will be 10 gold pieces. And it actually is of the same make as your longsword, so you can actually just go ahead and edit the longsword.
Hang
with
on.
this stats.
There's one made you said they were both magical. What are the both magical effects? Because that actually might decide which one we want.
That's true.
He shows you this one, and it's being held up to you. And I'll say he goes ahead and explains it aloud, just for Phoenix being there and everyone watching. The Sword of Champions. This is not a this is not a plus item. It's a standard Sword of Champions. You have bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. The bonus is determined by the weapon's rarity. When attuned to this magical weapon, you double your strength modifier for damage rolls made with this sword. You can instead double your dexterity modifier for damage rolls if your weapon has the finesse property. I believe this is a long sword, so it's not going to have finesse.
Okay.
It is a +0, so you don't get any bonus to attack and damage rolls, but you can, when you swing it, increase your strength modifier, which I think your strength modifier right now, McClure, is what?
My strength modifier right now is +3.
So when you swing for damage, it's +6 instead of +3.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
plus
damn.
5.
What's the other
Ooh.
one then?
I'm beginning to think I should have went to the blacksmith. Jesus Christ.
You still can.
No, I do have
don't know
to
if I have
ask,
anything
though,
good.
where do you get like arrows and stuff? Is it at a blacksmith, or is there another special thing I have to go to?
Arrows, I would say, are a lot more common. You can probably get them from a blacksmith, general goods store. It just depends who's in stock at the moment.
Okay.
Whereas
I
in
just
this
wanted
town,
to
the
know.
general store was hit, so he didn't have anything because this is a frequent village for hunters.
Plus,
passing by.
he was packing up to leave.
Now,
Okay.
is there so on top of that, is there a way to get a better bow? Is there, or is the long bow all you can get?
Anything
Yeah, a
better
better
can
longbow.
be either a plus bow or a magical bow. So there are strong.
Okay.
So what's the magical effect of the what was the other one called? The Sword of Shapes.
It's also a long sword that requires attunement. When you hold this magic sword, you can use a bonus action to speak the command word and transform it from its current form to any shape or martial weapon. It reverts to a longsword if you drop it.
Oh shit!
So it turns into any other weapon you need.
Any
long-
other one-handed weapon?
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You get the champion
It's
sword.
Melee.
simple or martial weapon. So it actually doesn't even have to be one-handed.
Oh, there's not.
It just starts as a longsword, and you can say, okay, command word whip, and now it's a whip.
Jesus.
Damn.
I'll
Mhm.
take that one. Just kidding.
Great. So now I'm actually debating about the Sword of Champions.
I mean, given I think, what was it, Phoenix has a stronger strength modifier, he would definitely benefit from using that one.
What the champions of?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I have a plus 5 strength modifier.
So instead of +5 when he swings for damage, it's actually +10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Um,
then if I get +6, it means I also do more damage, just over yours. So then we become stronger as a team. Phoenix, don't be so selfish. It's supposed to be a warrior of light, and you're already thinking about yourself in this situation. But no, I'm quite intrigued by the Sword of Shapes now.
That's true, because whatever you need it to be, boom, there it is.
Yeah, no, I'll swap out. I'll go for the Sword of Shapes, and I'll let Phoenix have the Sword of Champions.
All right, Phoenix, I'm gonna go ahead and link you the Sword of Champions right now. Let me just-
Okay.
You said there were 10 gold pieces, didn't you?
Yeah, they're gonna be 10 each.
For each. Okay. Just dropped down to 20.
All right, so go ahead and just if you have a longsword already in your equipment,
Uh-huh.
if you wish to, you can actually trade that in if you don't want to keep it as a backup, and just revert your longsword and your revert the one in your character sheet to match the weapon you're getting. But if you do decide to trade it in, the weapons will go for 9 instead of 10.
Okay, yeah, I'll trade mine in.
Yeah, keep mine just in case.
Okay, here's the shapes. Nope, that's champions again because I did not. What the hell? There we go. Apparently, I
You
cannot use
can't
enough
link it.
in my life.
DM's having technical difficulty.
And we're in a shopping episode.
Yeah.
All right,
Shopping.
And
And
you
you're-
call right now. In the next 15 minutes, we'll throw the cheese grater in.
Do
for
I
free.
just delete the longsword and then put in the new one, or?
No, just go. There should be a symbol
Ready?
next to it with the gear symbol. You'll just edit what you need in there to match what you need.
Not popping up.
Let's see
Oh, hold
here.
This D&D game is brought to you by Barney's Blacksmith for all your dwarven needs.
Oh.
Stop by and you may see Barney passed out on the table, soaking wet and unable to speak.
All right, so you got a couple shields to look from.
You guys are terrible.
He explains that the shields,
I haven't even got my sword yet, but so
357 each. You got the Shield of Shields, Shimmering
Oh,
Shield,
wow.
and Shield of Bats.
Wait, what?
The last one is the Shield of Bats.
What does that do?
Is it just a giant bat just attached to a stick? Go
So,
get him!
they're all magical. The Shield of Bats
Batman.
also, of course, requires attunement. It has 3 charges. It regains 1 charge every morning. What it does is you may expend a charge to summon a giant bat or a swarm of bats in unoccupied space 30 feet from you for a minute. The creature is friendly to you and your companions and acts immediately after your initiative on your turns.
I called dibs on that, but what were the other ones?
There's the Shimmering Shield, which that shield has 4 charges. When you are hit with a melee attack, you may expend a charge to force the attacker to make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes 1d8 force damage as a small shockwave bonus bounces off of the shield. The shield regains 1d4 charges at dawn. When the last charge is spent, you roll a d20. On a 1, the shield shatters and deals an extra 1d8 force damage to the attacker on an unsuccessful save.
Yeah, I was going to go for the shield to shield, so...
I like this one, actually. Also requires attunement. This shield has 3 charges. As a reaction to being attacked, you can expend 1 charge to cast a shield spell. The shield regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. So
I'll go with
basically,
it.
the shield spell, magical shielding, lasts till your next turn. I believe it increases your AC by 5, if I recall correctly.
What, for the shield to shield?
When you use it to cast that magical shielding, your AC goes up by 5 till your next turn.
Damn.
Does my AC even go up if I get a new shield?
Most of the time, no.
Okay. But no, I'll get the shield to shield. I feel that may come in handy for the for boss fights ahead.
What is the shield
Alright,
of bat made out of? And how much better is it than the
Not
one I
bad.
have?
Right, so that'll be another 7 gold for McClure. Shield of Bats. It appears to be metal with some bat etchings along the edges. Just a footnote, most magical items are not as easily busted as your typical items. And it does have 3 charges, but only regains 1 every morning.
Okay, that's fine.
Phoenix now has the Shield of Bats.
I still gotta
All right,
get it all here in.
and you said you were looking for armor?
Yeah. There's 7 for the shield.
Armor,
right?
armor increases your AC as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, that will change your AC.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till we're in a major city before I change my armor.
You said you were looking for plate?
Yeah. Or
Let's see. He does have breastplates. He has half plate, and he does have full plate.
how much for the full plate?
around these parts. Let me roll something real quick.
Actually, you know what? Could I do a persuasion? See if I can get everything at discount.
Sure. Roll a persuasion check.
Nice.
$17.
Just been robbed, and you're wanting a discount.
Rude.
So much for a warrior of innocence and light.
Hey,
Don't you want to help out the
Well,
blacksmith?
I'm trying to get some of that money back.
Exactly. You're supposed to help out the community. You have
He
7
doesn't
platinum.
have the
you know
right
what?
equipment.
He has some shady crap down there. Yeah, and he's hiding it. So I mean, there's reason for that.
It's
Yeah.
valuable
It's a storage
stuff.
room.
You hear the son call up to dad asking regarding the discount.
Plus room.
The dad calls out, I understand you need your gear, but don't be greedy. We're already giving you a little bit of a slice at this.
ooh,
Flame heart.
Yeah.
Be a dick.
pissing off the dwarf.
I'll say as he does say that, both of you go ahead and make a history check. Actually,
I was gonna say, like, I did risk my life to bring back your leg.
Wow.
Uh,
Natural 1.
History check.
That-
nice.
so Lord McClure, you're not sure what to make of that because a lot of your gear has normally been issued by like the church or like the King's Armory. You haven't really had to deal with a lot of the pricing of the stuff. You never dealt with the merchants personally. Phoenix, due to having your family to supply an army, for your land,
Yeah.
you've had to do talks, deal with some merchants, and it occurs to you non-magical items normally cost kind of a bit already. Magical items should normally cost a significant lot more. You were just handed 2, at least 3 magical items at a very generous price. Like this, the price you paid is probably you would expect commoners to live off of for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like the resale value you have in those weapons, considered the price that he sold it to you, can make back money easy.
But you feel like a dick.
Yeah, McClure.
You want to go in there and fucking get a bow or something? Jesus Christ!
But but if you want that full plate though, at the prices he's giving you, he can't afford to get too generous. But if you wanted that, it'd be about 900 gold pieces.
900.
Do we even have that amount?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Alright, so hold off on the gold plate. Take a cloak. Yeah, screw it. A battle axe.
A battle axe?
And your axe.
You already
My
have a
axe
battle axe.
is my buddy. I
That's the
take
one.
Technically, I don't. That's why I was thinking about getting one.
No, I've got a hand axe.
Yeah, no, I have a light
Yeah,
crossbow.
That should be your buddy, and you can take him when you walk.
All
Swing,
you guys
swing,
need
swing.
is
Oh, with a shield and a sword. I'm not the one fucking fashion stating myself here. I'm quite happy with the armor I have. I just wanted a new sword and a new shield, and we continue on our journey. But no, Phoenix here is playing COD all of a sudden. I want the armor set himself so he looks like a fucking Barbie doll.
Shut up.
And you said a battle
Well, I
axe?
thought I was
Yeah.
a fashion diva in this game.
Yeah,
Jeez.
not even doing it for fashion. I'm doing it
Oh
for
shit,
equipment.
man.
Let me see here.
I want plate armor. I want a new cloak.
Well, no, I figured a cloak would be probably useful. Or
Yeah, could be actually.
Yes, if I brought up the right info here. Okay, and you are aware that battle axe is a damage die of a D8 and is a versatile weapon, so you can one-hand it or two-hand. Okay. So let's look at here.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm the same in my head, Brooke. You're fine.
Oh, yeah, no, same.
I'm just sitting there singing out loud.
Yep. Hey, I do that all the time when I play Jackbox. All the time. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all.
yeah, I still gotta
I'll
figure out how
start
to put
playing
this.
other video games too.
Yeah, figure out how to put all this gear in.
I haven't even got my gear yet, Phoenix, and I paid for it.
He calls out to the boy, he's like, "Hey, you remember that one that your mother really liked? The one she used to swing around?" He's like, "Yeah, give him that one. That one will be on the house for trying to come back from your leg."
Oh, well, thank you.
With a
What do you mean
battle
the
axe.
shackles that Morgana used on me last night? I mean,
Oh.
He gives you a
That was
battle.
our secret.
It is called feathered axe.
And you're
So-
religious.
Has the properties of a battle axe, but it has been enchanted to be light as a feather. It gains the finesse property. If it had the heavy property, which I believe battle axes do not have it, if it did,
Battle axes with
yeah,
finesse.
so
probably?
this has the
I don't
finesse
think so.
property. So
yeah,
it's
no.
your strength, you can also use your dex, but I believe you have higher strength anyway, so that doesn't really matter much.
Yeah, I've never heard of an axe having finesse, in all honesty. It's quite a brutal, shall we
Well-
say, kind of weapon.
Reason
Correct.
being, this one, it's so light you could hold it with your fingers.
But Phoenix has them,
Oh,
like, Phoenix has, like, them skeleton fingers, so, like, they might snap.
Hey, McClure.
All I'm suggesting, Flameheart, is you need a bit more meat on your bones.
All right, just to make this easier on you, Phoenix, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a regular battle axe into your inventory, and you can change any properties to it that you need to if necessary.
Magic. What was the Shield of Shields effect again? 3 charges.
3 charges as a reaction upon being attacked. You may cast the shield spell without using spell slots, and that basically increases your armor class temporarily. And I think
Was
it's
it
every-
AC? Increases my AC temporarily.
Yeah, go ahead and read up on what the shield spell does, and you'll understand. Freaking Boo Man, that's what you do.
I love that shit.
We're trying to get the wave going.
He's muted like a fucking motherfucker, though.
How often does it recharge again? 1 charge every day.
Yeah, so every morning.
What, fully recharge or just 1?
God damn it, I got caught being muted.
I mean, silenced.
Let's see, shield to shields.
Just try to
It
fraud.
gains 1 D3, so you'll roll a D3 and it'll gain that many back of the
Okay.
3. So this is one of those weapons that when it is used up, it doesn't break. There are some that do that.
Okay.
Probably my bow.
Okay, it's
my
just-
bowstring's gonna fucking shatter, ain't it?
I've just put it into my my treasure. Just now.
That'll work.
Just then. Okay. Well,
I am going to equip the Sword of Shapes and my Shield of Shields.
All right.
No.
It does take about a short rest to attune to them, so it'll be a while before you attune.
That's fine.
All right. You guys good shopping wise or anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we'll head back to the group who are
fucking
probably
time. You got
waiting
it.
for us patiently. Hang on.
Arrows and
Right.
marshmallows.
First of all, fuck you, Moon. And secondly,
threaten me with a good
shut
time.
up. Person, I forget your name, Maacal. You could have came with us. Sorry that me and Flameheart here are being a bit more prepared.
Keep going, but you all had to do shit, so whatever.
How do I put the shield in? Do I put it in as a weapon or?
Right, because it doesn't change anything, it's just make a note of it.
Yeah, just make a note what your shield is capable of.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which actually reminds me.
Oh, McLure's got to make a note too.
Oh no, I've made a note of my shield. Fuck Phoenix's shield. That's his. Right, 2
I was
seconds.
talking about your shit.
I just feel like I have to move.
Right? I can feel myself like becoming one with the chair.
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Well, I did eat like a massive brownie. Just a regular brownie. Just a regular brownie.
You sure
know.
about that?
No, bullshit. It's fucking 420, don't lie.
It's
Well,
421.
Technically, it's 421, but...
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it's 421. Don't be going there with this
It
shit.
still
No,
feels
it's
like
not
420 to me. I haven't went to bed yet.
Yeah.
God
You
damn.
still have what time is it? About 3 a.m. for you? Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Okay, where were we? So as you guys are making your way back to the horses, everyone else is by the horses?
I'm assuming so, unless they've said they buggered off.
Yep.
Okay.
Moon's still by the horses.
Damn, I pissed on this same tree like 3 fucking times waiting for y'all.
Okay. So as you are up there by the horses, everything's set. Your horses are all there. The horse with all the necessary supplies to do anything on the way there. There's food supplies, camping supplies, cooking supplies, supplies for navigation and exploring. However, you each have a bag with something special in it for each of you.
Ooh. We have to look at our bags. Well, let's look at our bags, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at where I put my old gear. Well, whatever old gear I have left in there.
Okay, so is it bad that I just forgot how many party members there are?
Yes.
So you,
5, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 names. No. Yeah,
Well,
I
there's
can
6, but 1. Yeah. There's 5.
I can count today.
And I accidentally highlighted more than I meant to. Alright. Would each of you roll me a d6, please? Just a simple d6.
Everybody?
Mhm.
Oh, crap, I did it wrong.
You do that where again?
Yeah.
On the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the right side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the right side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the right side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of looks like a polyhedron. And on the far left side, there's a thing under, it kind of loo on your
I
screen.
don't know what the fuck that is, man.
Just type in chat /r space d6.
Or that.
Slash, like
Slash-
//
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna do that.
/r space d6.
That'll work.
All right, I'll just. Damn it!
fucking 2.
We've got a natural 1, so.
Did I win? Damn
No,
it!
you forgot the slash.
Oh, I was being smart here.
/ there, Moon.
/.
Actually, did we lose Phoenix? I noticed his video cut.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I think we have.
Yeah, his cam went down.
Same as before.
Is he muted? No, he's not muted.
No,
Still in here.
I'm still here.
No, Phoenix.
All right, I thought I tried. You said same as McClure. I'm like, no, I'm still here.
The same as McClure, so I'm going to roll that one more time.
Roll it again.
Yep.
All right.
Trying to avoid doubles.
It's kind of hard when there's a party of 5
Right?
and a natural 6.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Alright. Let me go ahead and hand these out.
Because D6 is a 6-sided dice, correct?
Yes.
Makes sense.
That's what I kind of fucking thought, you know, but I don't know. This shit's all new to me. Leave me alone.
But D6 is an average dice. You use it for near enough every board game.
Oh, yeah, like any board. Yep, okay.
I'll be linking these to you guys in Discord, of course. This is a alabaster puppy. This figurine resembles a soft white statue of a cute puppy. It can become a mastiff for up to 8 hours with the following changes to its statistics. It is tiny. Its bite only deals 1 piercing damage, and it's capable of knocking. It isn't capable of knocking creatures prone. But once it has been used, it can't be used again until 2 days have passed. Apparently, the note goes on to say that they believe everyone needs a companion.
Hang on, is this for everyone? Because sorry, I deafened myself by accident.
That's program you're talking. I think you're muted.
Shit, this whole fucking time?
Yep.
Okay, I got my mute out of the way, guys. Let's go.
The difficulties ensue, but you, it's in your Discord. You got a alabaster puppy in your bag.
Nice. I was like, sweet.
All right. Someone rolled a 2, I believe.
Yeah, Smokey.
Oh, yeah, I did.
All right. Look, where? Mac, you find a belt in your bag. Comes with a letter. This is Belt of Language Decoding. It's a brown belt that looks quite dapper. It has magic that lets you temporarily learn language. When you finish the long rest, roll 1d20 and choose a desired language. Until you finish another long rest, you know the following parts of the language chosen.
So, like,
have you done? So yeah, based on what you roll, determines what you can do about that language.
okay.
You get to pick that language every day.
Oh, that comes in handy.
But I get to pick that language every day. Ooh, what language? What language? Can I ask my group what they think?
You
Probably
can-
pick your language every day. Pick a different one.
Actually,
Just-
do you choose to put it on right now?
What's that? Tragic?
I'll say if you choose to put it on now, go ahead and roll a die, and then let me know what language you pick.
Trying to think of the languages we found.
As far as I know, most of you do speak either Common,
Elvish or Dwarvish.
Elvish.
See, and I only know a little bit of Elvish as far as my character's background, but
There is
Yeah,
another
but
mind
if my character knows when I can get to the right feckin' area, my character knows Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
So, as far as most languages for the regions, you've got most of those covered.
But
Yeah.
hang McCall, if you keep it, we might come across a language that none of us know, and you can use it then, rather than wasting it right away.
Then I'll just keep it for now. Yeah, good idea.
'Cause
Yeah,
if-
I'm
if-
just gonna keep it then.
Because if we head to the ruined city, we might come across a language we don't know.
I gotta make a note on that shit.
Yeah, so just make a note in your character sheet that you have that belt somewhere. Luckily, you don't need to attune to it. So.
Unlike
He just
me.
learns one new language, or does he learn it? He can choose a different language every day.
Once a day.
Changes every rest.
So he loses the language unless he picks the same language again. He loses the knowledge for that language.
Yeah.
It's not like he ever truly knew it. It's just because
Gotcha.
of the magical effect of the item, he suddenly has that capability.
Yeah, but like after a long rest, he has to re-choose another one.
Yeah, but he can choose the same one again. But based on what he rolls, that determines how much he's capable of. Like, say he
Oh, so
rolls
it's
really
any
high,
language?
Yeah,
any language.
So like I can use it more than once, is what you're saying?
yeah. Every day you can re-roll to get another
Okay,
knowledge to change the
Today you
language.
choose Elvish. Tomorrow you could choose like Infernal, or then the next day like Sylvan, or
Celestial or something like that.
exactly.
Okay, so I'm putting that on my note too.
Did someone roll
Okay.
a 3?
No,
Someone
No.
rolled a 4.
I did. Yeah, because me and Moonman doubled. That was a 4.
Yeah.
And you asked Moonman to roll again.
Yep.
Blur.
Yep.
Did I just mess up that link? I think I did. I did.
Wait, did you send me the wrong one?
There it is. Somehow I added some extra things on the end. You receive what's called a envelope of sending. When a sheet of paper or tiny item is placed in this envelope, the user can specify a recipient as long as the recipient's name or name of the sender associated with the recipient is written on it. If the recipient is within 5 miles, the letter flies towards them and arrives within 10 minutes. If not, the letter is not sent. If the recipient moves out of range or transports itself to the other plane of existence as the letter is being sent, the letter arrives at the recipient's location as of sending.
Damn.
Yep. So you can send something to anyone just there.
Oh, tragic. Thank you for giving me a tracker.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, and then I believe Moon rolled a 5.
6.
Six.
He's gonna get the best of it all.
Moonman gets an ice cream cone.
And some real estate for free.
Yes, it's real estate. Moon, you get what is called a fortunate cookie.
I wasn't far off with an ice cream cone.
You got a cookie!
Small
Hell
comfort
yeah.
were routinely baked by a wizard in an attempt to cheer up a friend. Sometimes this carrying emotion manifests itself as a batch of fortunate cookies. When you eat a fortunate cookie during a short or long rest, you have advantage on your next saving throw.
Ooh.
Is it only a one-time use, the cookie?
Yeah, though let me see how many he has though.
Okay.
If he only had one.
Just take nibbles.
Wouldn't that be a bummer? You'd have to.
Take nibbles.
Eh.
1 chocolate chip. 2 chocolate chip.
So as long as he eats one on a short rest or a long rest, the next time he has to make a saving throw, it'll be an advantage.
Alright.
So everyone's good to hit the road then?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I believe so.
You're not
The
going to
road.
restream finish, huh?
So as you guys get back onto the road, you guys begin making your way into the marshlands known as the Eaglethoth Swamp. There's been many a tale in this swampland of a woman in a white dress that apparently keeps travelers here for Lord knows how long, and a wolf that apparently has helped guide people out of the swamp.
That's Lord Wolf Reaper.
To be
quite
fair,
possibly.
we have our own wolf. Maacal, go!
All right. So
Maacal, I
Uh,
choose you!
as you guys are going through the swamp, who's leading the charge and who's covering the rear?
Well, see,
Yeah,
I was thinking
I'll-
I would fucking hop into the trees and fucking kind of scout out the area for any potential areas we should avoid, any areas we should go toward.
The swampland, the trees here are pretty they're not
Large.
clustered together a lot. They're very strangely shaped. Some are low, some are high, and they're kind of good spaces apart. You
Well,
would need
can we find a vantage point for him to look at then?
Yeah.
I mean, you do have a got to head from and stop at tree to tree, but
I just think it would be safer. I was the one that said I would get you all through.
Well, to be fair, if Maacal leads the group, that should be enough.
all right.
Because
So
we're on horseback, so if Maacal leads the group and then the rest of us follow suit.
Yeah, that will work.
I'll go behind Maacal
Okay.
then first.
I'll take the rear so that we've got 2 tanks up front and Moonman's not left behind.
all right. As you take the rear, is the supply horse in front of you or behind you?
In front of me.
In front of you. All right. And McCall, are you getting off your horse to get into a tree to look around and then get back down, or?
I'll then have
Yes.
have the horse get up in the tree.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna get off the horse and I will climb the trees and I will keep us safe through the fog.
All right. So, as you guys travel for a little while and come to your first stop where McCall climbs up the tree, McCall, go ahead and give me a perception check as you survey the surroundings.
Aye.
Maacal, you're an elf, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maacal, what do you elf I
Trees
see?
get really good and stuff.
So-
It's just my instinct.
A lot of this area is very damp, very wet. There are patches of water everywhere, and some trees are getting thinner here and there. Some are getting taller. But you notice something off towards the edge of your vision. You think either there's a storm coming or there's a fog rolling in. You think it may hit you guys in probably the next hour and a half.
All right, I climb down the tree, get on my horse, and relay the information that I have just learned from the trees.
What, you're the tree whisperer now?
Tell us, what have you learned, Maacal?
What are your
So-
wise words?
I cannot tell from the vantage point that I was at, but I believe there's either a storm or a fog coming, and it's going to hit us soon.
Wait, are we heading towards it or are we heading like adjacent to it?
From your vantage point and the way the map tells you where the city is you're trying to reach, you're going directly at it.
Of course we are, because the DM does want to make it easy for us.
We're moving towards it, you guys.
I think full
Well, this should
speed.
get interesting.
I think full speed, and then when
We
it gets
need to pick
towards
up
us,
pace.
I think full
Yep.
speed, and when it gets towards us, we slow to a walking pace.
Yes, agreed.
All right.
Agreed.
Onward, my compatriots!
Aye.
All right, and as you guys are moving full speed, McCall, are you gonna stay on your horse that whole time and not stop until you guys reach the fog, or?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just before the fog. I gotta stop and make sure
Okay.
we're not going into anything terrible.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to survey the fog before you really get into it.
I was gonna say, like, you're just gonna stare at a blank wall.
Make sure it's a storm or if it's fog. If we're just going into fog, or if we're actually, going into a straight out storm. I kind of want to figure that out. maybe any potential ways or weaknesses in the storm we should take, if possible.
All right.
So I
as you
assume
guys
by
make-
weaknesses, though, you mean areas that aren't as heavily.
Right, exactly.
Right, that's fine. No, I just wanted to clear that. I didn't want to be like, wait, are we fighting the storm? Fuck you, Mother Nature! Holy smite!
Wow.
So I had to make sure
Cars
that
got hit by a bolt of lightning.
one. Ouch.
So as you all begin full speed towards the mist, trying to beat as much of the landmass as you can before hitting it, I would like each of you to roll me a d20.
Oh, each of us.
Roll a d20.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Go ahead with /R and space d20.
Oh, dear God.
Ooh, I like mine.
Oh.
All right, let's see how.
Flame Heart, be careful! We're low!
Very low.
Oof.
I'm the squishy one.
Oh,
Low could be good in this situation.
So
I know.
for a second, I lost track of my mouse.
oh, I do that all the time. All right, so which one? of
You
these
have like
weird-
4 monitors.
This one.
The 6.
Yeah, no, I got 4
You
monitors.
monitors
So
and
yeah,
others.
it's,
Okay,
Oh my god, I just got this TV over
so
here.
And you got two.
why is this doing that? That was weird. All right. So Morgana, Moon, and Mac, your horses are fine. They're keeping up
Right.
pretty well.
Yep.
However, McClure, as you're going full speed, you do find you and your horse seem to sink in, kind of going into a dip. Roll me an athletics check real quick.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So,
fuck. I'm like, "Look out, for fuck's sake."
horse, you get flipped your horse. You do land, however, on your bum, but you hit solid ground. As you turn back and to look at your horse, it is face first in a large mass of water, and you realize you're starting to see something moving in the water, and the water is turning red.
Wait, weren't we
No!
supposed to take these horses back?
No! No, these are different ones.
Apply to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Chocolate sprinkles, I knew you for approximately 45 minutes and 38 seconds, but you were the love of my life! The best horse I ever had!
Is it dead?
Please! Well, something's eating it.
It is-
Oh, get in there and save it!
Kick his ass.
It's face down in the water.
Sure, fuck it. I'm gonna draw my fucking new magic sword.
You're
Cast
gonna attempt
lightning
to try.
if it's in the water.
No, I'm gonna lure this fucker out.
Okay.
This is interesting.
No,
Sick.
no one eats my chocolate sprinkles except me! And maybe if I need glue.
Okay, just
Sword and shield in hand,
there.
bitches.
Hold on. So, Lord McClure, as you try to lure it out, I'm gonna say make an intimidation check by the edge of the water, see if you can get it to come up. Whereas Phoenix,
Motherfucker.
you swear you feel a nudge as you notice your horse kind of leaps up, and as it comes back down, you hear something strange. Your horse spins, lands on its side, and you are thrown across the ground. And as you look up, it seems one of the tree limbs actually had caught your horse's leg, and from about where it bends down is just
Broken leg horse.
Well, from what I could see, is it just
it tripped over and it did break a leg.
Oh God.
Son of a bitch.
So mine's
Yeah.
being mauled. Mine's being gnawed on. Phoenix has broken a leg, and everyone else is fucked off and left us behind.
Wow. Do you guys know how to ride horses?
Wish you
Or do
guys
you need a
stopped.
lesson?
Okay, I
It's just
Do you need a lift?
shut up, wood lady.
I look behind me and realize we're missing 2 of the group.
All right. Well, I'm
And halt.
gonna draw my shield and battle at the fucking tree.
gonna take your anger out on the tree.
Let us stop and help these guys get their horses sorted.
Wait, but hang on. Has the fog rolled in?
The fog is almost upon.
Oh, okay. So they've got clear line of sight to us.
Yeah, they can see
That
you.
horse is done for. You need to put him down.
Though you're pretty sure within a good few minutes the mist will finally come in.
All right. We need to abandon these horses, you guys. Guys need to get on the back of our horses, whichever may you ride with, and we need to go.
But are me and
I-
McClure
I-
even in the
near
same
my tree,
spot?
I might be able to climb just to look to see what this storm is doing, or fog.
How long does it take you to climb a tree?
Clear, as you're trying to test the water and see if you can get something to come out, you don't see anything come to your blade, but you do see 4 rather large creatures come up out of the edges of the water and seem to be biting and dragging your horse into the water further. And as you look at their forms, you realize those are some large gators.
Oh, we're gonna fight
Oh.
some gators.
I'm fighting trees and he's fighting gators.
I'm gonna wrestle them.
These gators up.
Yeah, but they're dragging my stuff into the water. They ain't coming up. Quick! Maacal! Shoot them! Shoot them!
Shoota!
I mean, my horse should be okay, just as a broken leg, but yeah, McClure, your horse is fucked.
But it's a horse though.
It will be significantly slower.
Oh,
We
oh,
need to just
if-
let that.
You ever
horse
hear
go.
about
Let them gators
Seabiscuit?
Have that horse, and we need to get out of here, man. Them gators will be after us next.
I mean,
Let
Let's go
them
kick their
come. There's
asses.
one noble that still draws breath in this swamp.
well, it depends on
Clear
the
your
size.
Fine,
horse.
fine.
Sorry.
I'm gonna walk backwards to ensure that they don't charge out of the water, and I'm gonna make my way over to the group.
Who
Same.
you riding with?
Unless the trees attack.
I'm gonna ride with you, Maacal, just because you said.
All right.
Scoot up. I got a fat ass.
Actually, no, I'm gonna fucking hack the
That's
tree
all right, I
once
got a
before I
skinny
leave.
Pronounce
so we're all
thick.
good.
Nah, Phoenix is taking down that tree apparently.
Ah, I gotta get some payback.
Why are you cutting down a tree?
Cause they tripped
broke
me
the
and my
fuck
that
horse. On
You've had the horse
purpose.
for what?
And as he's done,
5 minutes?
as he's done cutting up that tree, he relieved, turns around, trips again into an.
Look, this bench is off to a terrible start. Can we just go now?
Before any other accidents happen.
Oh wait, hang on. I quick saved before we left. Can I go back to it? Quick load.
It doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Save states.
What is quick save exactly? I'm not familiar with that.
I'll
term.
show you later.
Quick bookmark.
No.
Wait, have we lost the DM?
I-
Or is the DM just watching this unfold?
A little bit.
Like it. I like it. So, was there a tree nearby that I could climb to check this storm out?
A tree
There
just
is.
tripped me. Do you really want to climb one?
Same tree that tripped Phoenix's horse.
That I'm hacking down
Well,
currently.
because of the tree, Phoenix is cutting down the same tree.
No, I'm not climbing that same damn tree. There's got to be a tree, like up the road,
The
something,
nearest
somewhere.
one is actually to be towards the mist, but you figure by the time you get to that tree, the mist is probably gonna be right on top of you.
Okay. Well, onward
Comes
into
the
the mist.
mist.
Onward into the mist.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm down to leave a Phoenix.
Shut up. All right, I'm gonna let's go with the group. Damn it.
Leaving the horse.
Gonna have to if it's
That
gonna
horse
be
just
really
needs to
slow.
be shot.
Even though
What is shooting?
we're gonna be really slow anyways. 'Cause
Have
of
you
fog,
not
but-
heard of the
So
new
being in the
fandangled weapon?
wild,
There
being
is
in the
also
wild, I'm keeping my ears completely open.
Wait, couldn't someone just put healing hands on it, or is
There,
that not
yeah,
working
so
anymore?
as far as that broken leg,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be quite the same. I mean, you could try it.
I'm not wasting my lay of hands for a horse. I'm sorry, if you broke your leg, Phoenix, by all means, I'll do my lay of hands, but I'm not wasting it on a horse.
All right, then let's.
Not on
go.
no horse, man.
I guess I'll leave it. If it survives, I'll come back for it.
The Viking way.
I better take all
So
my
it's
stuff
gonna-
off of it.
The humane thing to do would be put it out of its misery and fucking move on.
That's true because it is injured.
I guess. All right, then I'll take my stuff off it.
Thank fuck I never put my stuff on my horse. I was carrying my shit.
I just bought a new sword.
Yeah.
Damn it! Now that Gator ate it.
Oh no, I couldn't. That's
Gator
one. I
is
couldn't.
now-
Oh
Oh,
no, I
paladin.
had that equipment on me. I meant my old equipment.
Oh.
Not even the 5th day's travel into the bog, and the party has already lost 2 horses. And the mist coming in upon them. Who's riding double?
Me and McClure.
All right, so McClure's going
You're right, man.
into the mist.
Yeah, I'll ride with
Bell's
my
not
car.
home.
Okay.
You know, am I
Oh.
ready?
Phoenix.
I'll gently embrace him with my arms wrapped around his waist while I slowly
And
lean
ride
in.
with
And as we're
me.
riding, I'll breathe on his neck.
Riding with Morgana.
And that's when you whisper.
Put them hands any lower. God.
He'll throw you out in the oncoming.
I
traffic.
would.
Just don't
I
break my
would.
horse.
I would, McCall, but this is a PG D&D game.
As long as we're clear with the bad luck. This curse says.
Your horse died as well, you prick!
Hey, you
Yours
fell first.
got eaten.
Mine went down in a blaze of glory.
It tripped against
Yeah,
the ace
sure.
face eating.
Blaze of glory.
Oh
Did you eat it
goodness
back?
sakes.
Yeah, headbutted the water for +5 damage.
All right, let's carry on. Carry on.
So as you all begin moving forward, Mac and McClure, you begin making it towards the mist, and you realize you can just catch the tree before the mist. Mac, please roll another perception check.
Yes, I will do that.
So as you look around, this mist, this fog, you're not sure what at this point because it looks like it's moist enough to be more of a mist, but it's so dense it may as well be a fog. You can't make heads or tails of anything past like 10 feet in front of you. But as you turn to look back and double check the surroundings around you, you realize, wait a minute. Horse, McClure, Morgana, their horse, Phoenix riding double, Moon. Where's the supply horse?
Oh shit.
Aye.
My horse is
Hey,
missing.
but that supply
I
horse
come
should have been in
barreling
front of
down
me.
the tree. You guys, where is the supply horse?
That would have been attached
There
to
was a supply
Yeah.
I
horse.
can't see shit in front of us,
Right.
but where's
Where?
the supply
Who was in
horse?
charge of the supply horse?
The supply horse was in front of me, but I'm sorry, but I kind of had a face plant of earth.
He
Who
was
was
in the
in front
moment.
of you?
Yeah, and then I fell off my
Same
horse.
with the 22. You can kind of make out where some of the what little foliage there is from here and what passed. It seems the horse did not fall into the water with some of the others. It seemed to have made a path to your right, and off it seemed to have actually rushed ahead into the mist ahead of you.
Can we see which way it went?
Wait, why didn't I get on that
Did
horse
it?
since we had the extra horse?
When you're
Because it was a
looking
pack
around,
mule.
and it was actually gone by that point.
That's true. Okay.
Can we follow the
It-
horse?
Okay, I know what
It-
direction the horse possibly went to, but
It-
I don't know how far it's gotten.
Yeah, it entered the mist about 25 feet from your position, more east.
Well, hang on. Hang on. We need to weigh up the losses with this. What was on the horse? Simple supplies.
Drugs.
Did anyone put any equipment on it?
As far as you guys, other than your personal effects and your personal equipment, it had all the camping equipment and food supplies and food equipment that you guys were given for this trip.
Pretty much everything we need to survive. And
Yeah, we kind of need it now.
Yeah, and
Um,
in this,
well, we
this
can always go
fog,
hunting,
I won't
right?
be able. I won't be able to hunt in this fog. It's too thick.
yeah, but we don't have anything to start fires or bedrolls.
We
Yeah,
have
or
my
we've got-
hands.
No, we've got Moon Man. He's got
Oh
bonfire.
yeah, that's right. Duh.
Christ, then don't just
Man,
sell out a warlock.
Still, the
Hello,
food
we
is an
never have
issue,
personal
and I
packs.
can't hunt in no thick fog like that.
What was that, Morgana?
That's true, and plus, what animals would be out?
We
in
have
this
our
fog?
personal packs, which has a flint,
That's
Has
true.
some food ration.
torches,
I do have tinder and
10
all that
food
stuff.
rations, 10 days worth of food rations, bedroll.
Yeah, I have a bedroll.
I've got 2
Yeah,
rations.
so I
I
mean
do
we
too.
can.
Yeah, so you got enough food ration.
We could probably.
Oh
make
yeah,
it
we
through.
can make it. If we come across
Yeah,
the
yeah.
horse, then be lucky. But yeah, I think we should be able to.
I think we should just keep going forward. I don't think we should worry about this horse at this point. The fog's too
Yeah, I
thick.
think
I think we're gonna get ourselves lost more than anything.
I think just letting the horse go, and if we find it, we find it. If not, oh well.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Come on, people. We're adventurers. We're gonna be heroes. Heroes go through dark times. This is one of them.
Yes.
Let us fight and become champions. Except Phoenix,
Hey,
who is
hey.
already a champion because he has the sword of champions.
Hey, remember when we were in the cave? and we didn't save that girl.
Shh!
One time, Moon Man.
Don't remind us for our
The
failures.
next person who reminds me that we killed that girl, I will kill them.
Excuse me,
Killed
we.
them. Someone else did.
Was that fat
Hang on,
bastard
what's-
nobleman
what's
that
this
did it?
wee shit that you've just got on about? Anyway, dark times. Push forward, my compatriots.
Yes. We are pushing forward.
McCartney
Hey,
sleep the way
guys,
though,
bolt.
because
Now we're
right
going
towards
to
the
crawl
flare.
though, because we gotta watch what we're doing.
yeah, but same pecking order though. McCall's at the front just in case.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you're sharing a horse with him, so I think me and Morgana.
Well,
would
yeah,
take
but
the
he's still in front
back,
of me.
and
Who's-
you and
Who's behind me?
you and McCall take the front, and man in the middle.
Moon Man in the middle.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
Sorry, I'm just gonna break game here. I generally thought that was a plane flying overhead. I was like, oh wait, it's a music.
Yes,
So-
so, like a plane, and I'll be like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. What are they doing?
To the mist. You're want to say you're certain you're heading in the right direction, but with the thickness of this, it's hard to make out if you're going the right way. I'll say Mac.
Yep.
A survival check as you attempt to lead the group in the right direction. Phoenix, make a survival check as you attempt to
Nice.
hopefully navigate using the map,
Okay.
hopefully in the right direction.
By the way, just to let you know, McCall, our lives are in your hands. If I die from this, I will kill you.
Hey man. Hey man, I've got the best
Oh,
sword this
God.
year.
Oh, clearly Phoenix can't survive for shit.
Me and Phoenix have had terrible rolls
I
in this
know.
entire game.
The best roll I had was when I
Killing
was
your pet?
was trying to get a discount, and I didn't even get that.
I don't think I've rolled doubles this game.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
So-
I've been
to read the map.
single digits.
It occurs to you between the landscape, this damn fog, and there's no roads. This map feels utterly pointless. There's nothing around that you can use as a marker to be like, okay, we're here or we're there. Whereas Mac, you kind of been trying to keep an eye on the foliage and the memory from when you're on the trees, which direction the city should be in. You can kind of barely make out through the fog whereabouts the sun is. So you've been keeping track of a few different factors, and you're pretty sure you're not on the exact path, but you're close enough that you should make it there eventually.
Awesome.
Game is off to a fantastic start.
I heard that, Morgan.
Morgan.
We're
And
gone.
actually,
Morgana.
Hey.
Get
Sorry,
my name
I-
right.
I'm sorry, I went full on Dragon Age for that one.
you did.
Yeah, you did.
Different universe, guys. Different
Well,
universe.
even then, it's
So-
Moragon, not Morgan.
Oh yeah, it is Morgan. Yeah, it is.
Phoenix, I will throw my shields of shields at you.
You're not Captain America.
Yeah,
I am
you
because
can-
I'm
Considering
the
the,
champion.
considering the roles I've had, I would probably lose it.
You probably would.
Not my
Probably.
level,
He'll
boys.
break.
Like it disappears into the
All right.
swamp and gone forever. Damn it! I had it for
So
5
as-
minutes.
And you meet this giant ogre. His name is Shrek.
As you all
Don't go
continue
into the
through
swamp.
the fog, you swear you're hearing a lot of strange noises out there. Sometimes it sounds like it might be an animal. Sometimes it sounds like something coming in or out of the water. And at one
Nice.
moment,
Oh, never
You
mind. Go ahead.
hearing what sounds like a whisper on the wind, a voice, but you can't point out where it's coming from. One moment you want to swear it's ahead of you, next moment you want to swear it's behind you. But you
What
hear
is this
something.
voice saying? What does it sound like?
What languages do each of you know?
Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
Elvish,
Celestial,
or
Orvish, or Elvish, and
Common.
I
Elvish and common.
got.
And celestial.
Where is
Wait,
it?
wait, before we start, before we do this, can I use Divine Sense?
Absolutely.
Ah, there it is.
Let me see. What did Divine Sense do
Do I
again?
have?
Because
spells
I
down?
do not see that often.
Oh, nothing that'll work in this situation.
You know the location of any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet of you.
Sense me.
I know.
That is not behind total cover.
Yeah, Abstinal,
So instantly,
Common, Dwarvish.
you are instantly
Elvish.
getting a ping from Morgana as some form of celestial.
Anything else?
As far as anything else, within 60 feet, you are getting a vibe all around you, but luckily it doesn't. None of it seems to be moving. But it also seems to be down. You're suspecting there's a reason people don't always come out of this bog. You're detecting undead beneath your feet. They're kind of down there, but there's a lot, and they're down.
I am gonna. If I find out where you got this inspiration, DM, I will slap you with my shield.
But he could take the shield away.
all right.
My dead body.
That could be arranged.
I know.
Other than that,
So I'm
nothing else.
who I assume we're all within hearing distance of each other.
Yeah, you're all within
Um,
roughly 5 to feet of each other.
Yeah.
I guess
you're all
I'm
right
gonna
to me.
I'm gonna turn behind me because I'm assuming the rest of them are behind me, and saying, I am getting a sense of undead beneath us, all around us, or is it just like beneath our specific area?
No, it's all over the place. There's quite.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this the swamp of the dead.
Start counting, you
The swamp of
realize
the dead?
it's more than just both your hands.
I don't like where this is going, tragic. We faced one zombie already.
Can we just
I don't
you
plan
kill
to
the
fight an
zombie?
army.
I'm gonna equip my
Does
sword
it
and
work
shield.
like
Morgana's. Carrying the horse.
I'm right. We're at walking distance, walking speed, aren't we?
You guys are taking it
I-
kind of trotting at the speed of the horses.
So essentially, I could walk beside the horse.
Yeah, you could.
I'm going to dismount and draw my sword and shield, and I'm going to walk beside the horse.
Same.
All right.
I'm gonna draw my bow.
Yeah,
Up
I'm
top
gonna.
on the horse.
Can I have a spell in my hand while I'm on the horse?
Drop down to the ground too, and then just make sure the horse is following.
All right. So as you're all just mounting and kind of taking positions,
Real quick, should we connect the horses together? So we don't in case we get in a conflict.
Well, we only have 3 horses, so
Well, if Moon
If
stays
Moon Man-
on
Still
one,
mounted on mine.
Moon
yeah, but
and
we've got three
Maacal.
horses.
All right, so if Morgana
Tie the
gets
3
off
horses
full,
together.
it's just so they don't take off.
I would probably suggest, I would suggest we tie all 3 of them together. But I would suggest that Moonman comes off his horse and McCall stay on his, because McCall has the better survival instincts and should hopefully be able to survive if a horse whinnies or rears, whereas Moonman might not.
Right.
And then that way,
Alright,
Moonman, you
sounds
can
good.
have a spell ready as well.
All right, then Moon.
So I will stand next to McCall for pecking order, so
Okay,
that
then
he's not on his
me-
own.
Me and Morgana will in front behind Moon to.
Okay.
Sword out, shield up.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Everybody, combat ready.
as you're all moving along slowly, weapons drawn, at one point, you all swear you're seeing something in the corners of your eyes, but you never seem to catch it. Then, a moment, who's in the front again?
Me and McCall.
You. How long does your divine sense last? Does it say?
Oh no, that's divine might.
No, it doesn't say.
Divine.
Actually,
Oh, I have
I
divine
guess it-
favor, not design sense.
Oh, I can use divine sense twice as well,
Let me check the movie real quick.
so I can only use it once more.
Yeah, it only lasts for a moment.
Yeah,
Thought
it's
so.
it's only to give me like a kind of scat.
It's like a little radar bleep.
I didn't think it stuck around.
Yeah, there's some other stuff that could.
Oh, just until the end of your next turn. Okay.
So essentially, yeah, once
There
I've
you go.
kind of explained everything, it will go away after that.
So look, you see about 10, 15 feet ahead of you, just kind of stop there, just standing, just kind of smiling. Seems like a young woman in dark hair, but she's wearing a white dress. And you don't like the smile on her face.
No, because we learned from
Yeah,
the
I hope you're happy to
blacksmith
see
that
us.
she is. No, we
Draw
learned
my
from the
bow.
blacksmith that she's the one that kills us because it's the wolf you want, not her, because she leads us to doom. But the issue is, though, is we don't know what she is. If she's a ghost, physical weapons aren't going to have a shot against her. Or if she's an
Alright,
apparition, should I say?
Can I have
It's a
Witch
mag-
Bolt ready? Or
It is.
Eldritch Blast ready?
I draw my bow and
Ask
yell,
the
"Who
question.
goes there?"
As you see how who goes there, you see her mouth move, but then all you hear sounds like laughter coming from all around you.
Up.
Oh.
And then
This will work.
almost as if in response, you can swear you hear off to your side, "Ooh!" You see the figure fake, her face just go into complete, just struck of just fear, turns looking around and just disappears.
The wolf that they're speaking of.
Yep.
And you swear you hear it sounds like the wolf calling again and again, but off to your right.
There's multiple wolves, aren't there?
No, because the legend only states one wolf, or the myth states one wolf. So I suggest we head
Then
towards
how
the
did-
wolf.
I agree.
Can I
But wolves
can I
travel in
use-
packs.
Well,
is there
obviously
a
this
way
wolf
that I
is
can
helping
try to
us.
figure out
So
what kind, if this is a wolf of the area that I know. I want to know if this is an actual wolf or is this like an entity, like something
see.
that shouldn't even be here.
So I'll say make a nature check as you try to recall wolf packs and howls that you've heard before.
Okay.
Okay. You think for a moment, you've heard plenty of wolf calls. This sounds right, but there's something a little off. It's way too projected and too a little too deep. That whatever this is, it's a lot bigger than most of the wolves you're used to.
All right, you guys. So this is a big fucking wolf.
Well, yeah, it's the wolf of legends that Barty told us about. If you travel through the swamp, you either meet the
this
lady in
wolf-
white or the wolf.
This wolf is like no other wolf that I'm aware of. There's no species of wolf I can pinpoint off this wolf call. I just know it's really big.
well, I say we head over there and investigate.
I don't think we're physically
I
going to
don't
find the
think
wolf.
that's a good idea.
I
really don't.
I
think
don't-
it's a good
well,
idea.
see, this is-
He could be calling us
We
towards
need to
that
get out of the
direction.
bog. We
for
don't wanna
safety and to
be-
get
we
us
don't
Can I do
wanna
an
be at a
Arcana
place we
check?
wanna stay.
Yeah, but when we spoke to the blacksmith, I asked him, "Is there any myths or legends around here?" And he specifically said, "In the bog, you come across a woman in white. She leads you to doom, but the wolf guides you to safety." And
That's
considering that
true.
we've just
That's
met
right.
the woman in white to then be heard the wolf, I'm going to take my chances with the wolf.
I'm gonna
Agreed.
take my chances with the wolf now that you mentioned that as well.
Can I do an Arcana check?
But this is a big wolf, man. If this goes
Hmm.
bad, we better be ready.
But well, yeah, I'm going to keep my sword and shield ready just in case. But
Same.
there's one instance.
And
Everyone knows wolves go in packs.
And
Yet this is a singular wolf.
Moon, can you see if
Moon?
there's
Right.
any magic that might be around?
I can do like an
Moon
Arcana
go-
check if that's what you're
Arcana
looking
check.
for.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't think of any magic that would be affecting the area, and you can't really feel anything that you can pinpoint it just at a glance. Like, yeah, this is being caused by magic. But as far as how Mac has mentioned that wolf call didn't sound a little right to him, you are aware there are certain magics or things that could cause creatures to sound like something else or even turn into something else. Might be the case, might not be. You're not sure without something more solid to go on.
When we
Okay,
get
wait.
closer to the area where the wolf was first seen, I would like to just see if there's any prints we can follow. If it leaves any prints.
Remember that we haven't seen it; we've only heard it.
Yeah.
So as you start
but
in that direction, hoping to find the wolf,
Yeah.
you do eventually come upon roughly about the distance you think it would have been the call from. You realize you can't see any paw prints anywhere. There's no sign anything walks through this area. However,
this is more of a magical entity.
more ahead of you, probably about 25, 30 feet ahead, you swear you can see the flickering of what might be a light.
Let's head towards that light.
Let's head towards the light. Yeah.
All right.
I'm in agreement, but I'm going to be wary. Wait, who has the horses? Because you never got off the horses, did you, McCall?
Yeah, McCall still
No,
has
I'm
ours.
on the horse.
Right, and we tied all the horses together, didn't we?
Yes.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So McCall's leading the horses. I'm next to McCall. Are we still in the same pecking order? Yeah.
Yeah, as
far as
far as I know. Yeah.
Okay, right, that's fine. That's fine. Just so I have an just so I know the
You hear me?
Moonman's not.
So they're just
Kind of.
leaving us with without the horses.
No, we
Sounded
have
a little-
I
horses.
can hear you, Brooke.
Did you hear me ask how far away the woman in white is?
No.
From where
She
you
left,
were,
did she not?
she was about 10 feet in front of them. So from where you were, she was about like 25 feet.
Does it look like she's coming closer to us?
Oh, she's gone. She bolted.
Yeah,
was
she
the
left
wolf-
when the
Yeah,
she left
she-
when the wolf
she-
appeared.
Yeah, when the wolf started howling, she.
And we didn't like the smile on her face.
Well, the laughter that started appearing around us when she
Yeah.
spoke.
Yep.
So we're heading towards the light then.
Yeah. Real
As you
quick.
guys make your way closer,
Go ahead, Dredger.
you notice you start hearing the crackling of wood, and then you hear some strange like crunching and slurping sounds. And as you get closer to the light, you realize it's a fire going, and you can see clearly now. There's sitting on a dropped log in front of the fire is actually a young woman, about shoulder length black hair, rather large sword at her side, and she's wearing full plate, but the plate is black.
Phoenix, it's the plate that you could have had.
So
Damn you,
being
McClure.
I'm in the lead on the horse. I stop the horse and greet. Oi, how are you?
What
What
a
are you doing
greeting.
out here?
I know, right?
She's eating what looks like some meat off of a bone. She stops and looks at you,
Oh, fuck that.
and seeing her, she's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Are you hungry?"
Whispering to
And
Lord
Lance?
McClure.
She's probably in her early 20s.
Whispering to Lord McClure, like, was this the woman you were talking about that headed towards the bog? From the
I'm gonna look at-
keeper.
I'm gonna look at Morgana for confirmation.
I do believe so.
Yes.
Yes, I do believe so. Can you not hear me?
No, I'm saying I said yes to Phoenix.
Do you
Okay.
remember her name by any chance?
We
She
ne- we
didn't give
never
a name.
we never got a name. He just
We
said
didn't get a
that
name.
she headed
Never
east.
got to name. No name. She's a nameless wonder.
Okay.
Oh, I've just poured water onto my
Well,
glasses.
Nice to
What the
meet
hell?
you. My name is Maacal. This is Phoenix. This is
Hello, nice to meet you.
Morgana and Moon.
Hi.
Hang on, I'm McClure here. Don't leave me out of
Hey,
this.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done. Jeez, he's like screaming at me.
Excuse our party, we're a little
This
bit
is my
rough, but
rude
ultimately
friend,
friendly.
Children!
Lord McClure.
Children!
Lord McClure is
Calm
a little
down.
intoxicated right now.
I will hit you with my blunt into the sword.
This is what I get for
Okay,
traveling
fuck
with
you.
a bunch of boys. As I make my way through them and go up to bigger hands.
I beg to differ. A bunch of boys. These boys didn't sacrifice a poor girl. Isn't that
Lord
right,
McClure,
lads?
stop referring to our
Who
failures.
killed that wizard?
I walk out to McClure and put my hand on his face. Do you want to die?
A gentleman never raises a sword to a lady, even in defense. So yeah, go for it.
I didn't kill her.
Yeah.
So as you're all having this nice exchange amongst yourselves, you just notice the girl in the black armor is like, "So, can I just go back to eating, or like?"
You didn't happen to hear any wolf
What?
calls or see any wolves in this area, did you?
No wolves.
Well,
Just well, that.
Did you
And
hear
it's over
a
to the
wolf?
side. You see over there, skinned, cut up, and being cooked in pieces, is apparently one of the gators in the swamp.
Damn.
And you notice
That'd be
one of
that'd
its
be the
legs.
gator.
Oh, that's what she's eating.
She might be more useful than you, McClure.
I know, right?
Bite me.
I'm gonna go up and shake her hand and ask her name.
As you attempt to shake her hand, she's like, looks at like she went to, so she goes to reach for the left. She's like, "Wait, you're holding your right?" Looks at the meat. Looks at her left hand. Just takes a big chunk of it into her mouth, then reaches with the right hand with the meat still in her mouth and shakes.
I like this girl already. That's my kind of girl right there.
Yes.
I'm not
After
gonna
taking a
lie.
bite,
I'm not gonna lie. You're
After
rather barbaric.
Hey,
well,
I grew up in the wild. What do you expect?
Talk about the girl.
Oh.
she goes,
How
I'm a girl
rude!
barbaric.
I've always just been called Tabitha, but those I used to know called me Tabby.
Well, it's nice to meet
Mate,
you,
you
Tabby.
should know.
Me
Have
too.
you heard
What brings
anything
you out
about
here?
This legend of a wolf and a woman in a white dress.
Wolf is the wolf in the white dress?
No, it's a white wolf and a woman. I think it's a white wolf
In a
or a
white
grey
dress.
wolf. Woman in a white wolf with black hair.
Trying to twist my words around, Moon. What are you doing here?
I'm drinking water.
She's just staring at you all like, I remember hearing something about a city
Crap!
and something about a lady, but no, I have no idea.
Something about city and something about lady. Wait, hang on. Is this lady connected to the ruined city? This is just food for thought, by the way. I'm not asking a question.
Could be maybe McClure. You should maybe delve into the city a little bit. Maybe kind of start asking some questions.
But yeah, but we're not near the city, are we?
No,
And
Probably-
and
probably
she
might know
doesn't seem
about
to
the city.
no, she doesn't seem to know
Not
too
yet.
much.
No, I meant the
She-
lady in grey, or the lady in white we met in the bog. Is she connected to the city?
Great.
No,
That's what I
no.
was thinking.
But
Oh,
I know I went Game of Thrones on myself.
yeah, Tabitha wouldn't know too much about any of it. She'd probably know as much as we do.
Oh wait, Tabitha, what brings you out here?
Oh, I'm just around looking for things to do, places to go. I've never been to the city, so
I'm a little
Road-
suspicious. I'm a
Yeah.
little suspicious, Tabitha, because the bog is not a safe place.
Place
What-
to visit,
What
and you choose a dangerous bog.
you see her turn, like raise an eyebrow. It's not?
No, this is not a safe place to be.
Oh,
Obviously,
Boy,
you have
we
no
have-
stories of this
We
place.
have already lost 2 horses on our adventure today.
I have the feeling
Did you
you're
sell-
a very adventurous and curious person.
Plastic.
I have a curiosity that she's based off an anime character.
Shh.
What is this anime you
Spoilers.
speak of?
God damn it.
Spoilers.
Shush. I don't
Anyways.
watch anime that often, so just.
No, I'm not. No,
I'm
No,
kidding.
it's like-
She's not.
it's
I
a
know, I'm
general
just
trope of
messing.
anime
I
characters.
honestly don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to ask Lord McClure. Lord McClure, could I use take a look at the journal real quick?
Do I still have the journal?
hmm
Yes. Okay. I hand the journal to you.
Okay, then I'm going to. Tabitha, do you mind if I sit down next to you and share in your food?
you see her
And
just
I
kind of,
will
you see her
offer
kind
you
of
some.
Lame heart, you are engaged.
towards the fire. There seems to be a
Don't we have
lot
baked
of
potatoes?
portions of food she had already cut off and just like shoved onto a stick and it's just like cooked
I'm
with
still
fire.
doing it in my.
Can't find
Fair
one
enough.
woman, so you move on to the next available
Well,
one.
Phoenix,
Actually, I'm just gonna sit down and eat and read my damn read the damn journal. So shut it.
If I can, just see if I can kind of get any kind of inclination where
Just
this
kidding.
wolf might have went.
But we never found any paw prints or anything like
Jack, relax.
No, but I'm looking. You know, I'm all about nature.
Sorry, it's a touchy subject.
survival, all that stuff. You know, this is my area. This is where like I grew up, man.
that. Okay.
Say make a nature check as you look around for any signs of any kind of life around.
So you grew up in a swamp. That explains a lot.
Sorry.
Where are you going? What are you doing in my swamp?
We call Maacal Shrek from now on then.
Sorry, she's very critical of people, okay?
I like
Okay,
it how
so-
me and Morgana have this up and down like relationship. We hate each other, but then the moment she says something I agree with, we're BFFs.
Hey, right.
All right.
So as you begin
Yeah.
checking the area for any signs of any wildlife at all, you can't find anything that seems to identify a wolf or like any kind of deer. But you're finding signs of a lot of random aquatic life. Signs of what might have been the occasional frog or toad, some form of gator, possibly, other lizard and amphibian life animals. Not too much else from past that sort.
I'm gonna
Well-
just what's happening. I'm gonna sit on, not next to them, but I'm gonna sit in front of the fire and grab a bit of gator meat since she offered.
Right.
Maacal, are you going hunting
did
by
that.
perchance?
I could. You guys want frog legs?
Yep, I'm
Sure.
fine with gator.
All right.
No,
Yeah, so we'll just eat some gator then.
okay.
I offered. I could
I'll
probably
pull
get us
out my
some fish,
rations
too.
and eat some rations.
I could probably get us some fish. Might be a little more difficult than the frogs, but I'll.
Did we find the
Okay,
supply
I'll go
horse?
with the gator. I'll sit next
No,
to.
No,
No,
we
we
didn't.
didn't.
Don't get lost in the fog, Maacal.
All right.
I'm
Two
not going
things.
nowhere.
Two things.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to offer Tabitha a ration, one of my rations, and I'm also going to sit down and read the book and see if I can find any information on the lady in white and the wolf.
As you go to offer the ration, she's kind of staring at it. She's still holding like a half a leg in her hand. And you just bring the leg up, just take another bite.
Here, Phoenix, do this, man, and I flip her a coin of gold.
Look, he's a very generous man, but he's going to be broke very fast.
I have a
She
lot
got-
of gold, man.
Yeah, he
Hey,
hasn't
now.
bought stuff like we have.
I still have quite a bit of
She-
gold.
She catches it, she's like, oh, hey, another
Yes,
one.
Yes, we've all bought something. We had to pay 5 gold for the
Yeah.
rental of the horses.
You
No, I
see her,
meant like after that.
just open up a pouch, just drop it in, and you hear clink, clink, clink. And she just ties up and just. I keep finding those everywhere.
Well, that's
you do
nifty.
realize that those are gold to spend, right? To purchase things?
I'm gonna lead into Morgana and be like, I think
Silver?
she's a simpleton, like you said, and lean away again.
I think so. Poor girl, she's gonna get herself killed. We better protect her.
I don't know that armor, that weapon. I'd say she could handle herself in a fight.
See? Though if she does die, we could take it.
Touche. Phoenix might have his plate armor.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's take a very dark turn.
Phoenix, as you ponder the journal for anything regarding the wolf and the lily in white, there are notes to other myths and legends around the region, but the only thing regarding the wolf and lily in white from this area, there are some notes that this hunter believed that these two entities are not, they're not natural beings. They're not
They're not of this world.
they're either not from this plane or they may not even be flesh and blood. Because this legend predates the war and then some.
Wait, does that predate the petty war or another war?
It predates the petty war.
How big was our petty war? Jesus.
Damn.
That, to your knowledge, that war itself lasted maybe 5 years.
Yeah, but to my knowledge, it only encased my country and another country, or my area versus another area. But
Actually, to kind of give you an idea, if you see the world map,
yeah, I'm looking at it.
see upper in the snow, that's the area you're from.
Yeah.
And the one in the middle, that's swampland, that's the other city. As far as you know, the war itself spanned over the mountain range between you two, and even encompassed a lot of the upper Northwood to your to the west, and some of that mountain range.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. That's all I would know, but you're making it sound like it encompassed the entire continent. Or
It's
island.
essentially
I'm not too sure how we are.
Essentially, me and Morgana our families were never involved with that war.
no, but world did. It's one of the most big things that happened on the continent, so word traveled from word of mouth pretty quickly,
I would
especially
imagine.
among merchants.
Imagine it would have been passed down from our families, but that whole region was.
Yeah, so yeah, whereas the story that this originated from, he figures the original story of where this lady in the wolf comes from may be about, at the least, 200 to like 250 odd years old. So a couple lifetimes, but not too far.
An old legend.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'd also look
Legend is
to
the old
look
as the
in the
mountains
journal
itself.
for information on spirits and demons, possibly.
You're gonna look for that now?
Yeah, why not? I'll look it up.
There's a lot of listings as far as spirits and demons, but there's so many. It's hard to make out what if. There's nothing that specifically states that, oh, these ones look like this. It's more like, if you're sure you encountered this, these are things to expect, or this is something that he knows.
And
For sure doesn't
there's
work or
nothing
will.
similar to our situation.
As far as the appearance of the lady and what little she did in front of you, not enough information. Most demons and spirits could do any kind of tricks of the mind and of the senses.
All right. In that case, Lord McClure, do
You-
you mind if I hold on to the journal for a while?
Scared of the wolf. That's
I mean, yeah. It's not technically mine. I was just given it. Just don't ruin it. First thing I ever got given on this damn quest.
You're the one that made the pages sticky.
No, they were sticky before I got there, and you fucking well know
What
it.
time of day is it approximately right
Not
now?
these
I mean,
pages.
I don't even know because the fog's so thick.
it's hard to make out from the fog, but I'll say go ahead and make another survival check to try and get an idea of it.
Well, I'm going to ask Tabitha. So since you're essentially going in the same direction, would you like to accompany us to the city?
As far as the time of day, you're not sure, but as far as going off of your gut, from when you left to now, it has to be early midday. Your best guess, it's maybe about like 3 o'clock,
Okay.
maybe 4.
All right.
But as far as the offer to join you guys, as Tabitha's kind of finished her piece of meat and just has the bone, just kind of chucks it into the fire. Well, it has been a while since I traveled with anyone, and you said you lost 2 horses and seen some strange things that I didn't know about. So, sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Well then, welcome to our group.
Okay.
Hopefully we all survive this.
Now we just
Turns
invite
to
in
group,
random people.
Turns,
I know.
kind of whispers to the group, you guys, this person's new. You know, I mean, we just got to keep an eye out. We don't want to be misled here. Eyes open.
I'm more concerned that
Well, you know,
he never discussed it with the rest of us.
Either she's playing dumb and she really does know what's going on around here, or she really is a simpleton.
well, I mean, the odds 50-50 shot. I mean, we can. Actually, you know what? Can I do it like an investigation or persuasion check and ask her?
Insight?
Doing
I
it.
think she's going to rummage through her stuff while she's right there.
Well, first tell me what you're what you want to do, and what is your intent after.
Just to find out if she's genuine or not. Essentially,
And
is she
what
lying
You're trying to figure.
about?
And I'm gonna
not
watch
knowing,
her
obviously.
really close with her answer.
All right. So how are you gonna test that she's genuine?
How would you test that, actually?
Can't really.
Deception, maybe?
I mean, you can try to check and see if she's lying.
Well, you know,
I mean, I think
you know, I'll
the
just
only thing
ask
we can
her.
do...
I'll just ask her if she knows anything about this place at all, or any of the myths around here.
We've already
And-
asked her that, though. She says no,
We've
she came
already
here because it
asked
was
her those
fun.
questions.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
she came
definitely
here
about-
just because it was random and fun.
Or the-
Which then prompted my anime reference. I know, it's midday. We still don't know where the city is. We've apparently got a new compatriot who we're all in agreement we're gonna keep an eye on.
I would just say let's keep an eye on her, but she seems harmless.
I think we need to continue moving, though.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
So
We
too.
need to get to the city and get going.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
with
it's
my
safe to be out
compatriots
here.
+1.
All right. So you guys are getting ready to get up and move out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you
No
begin to
sense in
do,
staying here.
see her get up and grab her sword. She's like, 1 second. Gonna warm up real quick. And you see her kind of do a couple stretches in her armor. Do a couple, like aerobic exercises. And then the last thing you see her do is she takes her sword, facing away from you guys, takes a stance, and takes about 3 to 5 swings with it. And you notice her form is actually pretty good. The swings were solid, they were quick. You figured if there was a person actually standing in front of her, a lot of those probably would have been kill swings.
I'm gonna lean
And
in
you see her
with.
just kind of swings her shoulder turns like, all right, I'm ready.
I'm gonna lean
Where we
in
going?
with whisper to Moon, like, dude, you should totally go after that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say out loud. Ha! Simpleton of the mind, master of the arts.
Oh.
All right, let's settle up, guys, and move on.
What with our 3 horses?
Wait, am I
Oh,
I chuckle as I say it.
Her-
Walk away.
the horses are still tied together, and we'll still have Smokey
I
ride
mounted my
the front
horse.
horse.
Since you guys mount your horses, I'm guessing are getting ready. You realize something. She's walking beside you all. Just trotting. Just trotting.
Tabby?
Huh?
You don't have a horse?
No, never really thought I needed one.
Oh man, now's your chance.
To be fair,
Ride my horse.
in all fairness, I never got on the horse because we're still in the fog. Because we only came to the
True.
clearing. We never said
Yeah.
you never said we physically left the fog. So like hell am I getting back on that horse until out the fog?
Yeah,
I ain't not getting thrown off of that horse.
that's true. When I meant settle up, I meant just let's get Smokey on the front horse and
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Moonman's
just
squishy.
like
I need a
before.
tank. She could ride with me.
now if you wanna get on your horse and ride with her. But yeah, I think me and McClure will stay on foot.
You sly dog man.
Wait, so did you actually offer for her to ride with Moomin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
But you gotta tell her, man. You can't tell Travis.
Are you just making the offer?
Yeah.
Or are you actually trying to convince her to ride?
You should ride my horse.
Moon, make a persuasion check.
Oh, this will be good.
Persuasion check.
This will be good.
At least it wasn't intimidation.
Oh, shit.
Right,
Get on
my
the
horse.
goddamn horse, woman.
Or persuasion.
You get your ass
While
bitch
he's
smacked
doing
off
that,
that
I'm gonna
horse.
Whip my wang out, and I'm gonna pee right off the side of my horse. I'll be right back.
Hey,
He could have got off that poor horse.
No, right?
See you.
And
Wait,
this is
he
what
never said the
happens with a
direction.
grave.
Which Smokey?
I know.
See, you stop the horse.
We're kind of walking alongside.
Hey guys, is it raining?
Oh, maybe for you.
Oh God.
Dang it, Smokey. Do you have asparagus?
In the world is
It's this color.
It's Macaw, by the way. Macaw.
Neon yellow.
He's
Ah.
being radiation for some reason.
Someone
It's just
needs.
this luminous glow.
I think we need to take away that tankard from him that he got off of the noble. It's becoming a problem.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
all right.
I think I died.
I think we all died.
You are the one that got peed on.
Can you taste the bubbles?
No, shut up. That's disgusting.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Who did I pee on?
You pissed on one Lord McClaw.
You're like, I whipped my dig out and pissed off the side of the horse and left. I was like, wait, what side? There's a
Okay.
blooper reel for you,
Right
Phoenix.
there.
Oh yeah.
Great for the blooper reel, right there. Fucking A.
That's
Oh.
good for the main one.
So
That's
as Moon
that's a
asks-
bit of storytelling for your kids.
So as
Oh,
Moon asks
great.
if she would ride with him, she stops and looks at him, looks at the horse. Then she takes her weapon from over her shoulder and holds it out in front of her, and just kind of looks at the length and at the blade. You realize she's holding a great sword, so this is pretty lengthy. Looks back at the horse, props her sword back on her shoulder. I appreciate that, but I don't think there's enough room for this. And she starts like
Yeah,
moving her
okay.
sword on her shoulder.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey, look,
It just
man,
keeps
she's.
driving.
To kick McLure off the back of my horse.
Moon,
I'm not on your horse.
Moon.
Oh yeah, you're walking.
What you
now.
offer to
Hey,
walk?
Moon Man.
Offer to
Moon.
walk
No,
alongside her.
No, I was just trying to make a joke.
Damn it, Phoenix. Actually,
And
that would
as
make
you
more sense if she gets on the horse instead of me, because when the horse freaks out, I die, right?
Well, no,
That's
you
squishy.
you might take a point of damage or something like that.
Yeah, plus you're squishy. She's not.
Time that would make
Please
sense.
tell me we're doing this on the move at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We're still walking towards our destination.
Going off your horse, not really. I mean, unless you end up like, say you went over something, and started falling like 10+ feet, then for sure, yeah. But
Thanks. I never took my damage when I fell off my horse. So.
yeah, no, you just got bucked forward and just slammed.
Your horse got eaten.
You got road rash on your ass.
Shut up. Your fiance is somewhere else.
Oh god.
Okay. So as you all continue moving, eventually you find that the fog is getting lighter, but at the same time there's another light source somewhere off ahead of you. And the trees are starting to thin out a bit.
Is there a tree nearby?
Yeah, there's a couple close by.
Let me climb one of them and just take a peek in this thinner fog.
As you climb up and take a peek, immediately noticeable, the fog is starting to thin out a bit. Not enough where you can see very well, but you can see that ahead of you, about another roughly 50 feet, maybe 60 feet, there is a light source right there. And actually more than one.
All right. So I climbed the tree, and you guys, there are multiple light sources ahead of us. Not too far. I'm not sure if it's a little village or something, but I think we should go check it out. I don't know, man. Light.
It's most likely the city that we're heading to.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, this is a city of ruins. Are you really expecting people to be there?
Yeah, that is true.
There could be a tribe
I
living
think it's a
there,
village. I think it's a village.
raiders or something. So I think we should
Could be, yeah.
be on guard. But yeah, there's definitely someone over there.
Definitely be on guard, ready to draw weapons if need be.
My weapon's already drawn. I ain't putting them away until we're out of this fucking fog and bog.
But same.
Right?
Well, I've had my bow pulled out the whole time.
Yeah, ever since I've detected that undead beneath our feet, whoa, I would burn this area to the ground.
Not to mention we don't
I
know.
can do that.
We don't know
Sure.
the Lady in White's reach or where she could pop up. She could pop up in the city.
This is true.
Yes, but
Yeah.
this is light sources though. This is light flame of some kind.
One thing we need
This
to
is
do
some
is
kind of
find.
settlement. There's something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
We need to look as soon as we can to find
Camp of some
information
kind.
on it. So let's get over there as fast as possible.
Or maybe anybody that could help us find
It could
these
also
ruins.
it could also be the angler technique. Ooh, pretty lights. Let's go towards it. Oh, I'm dead. But no, I concur. The lights are going to be our best bet.
Yeah, the problem
Yeah,
is
we
we're
can
still
at
in a
least see better,
fog.
We can see what's around us.
We're in a fog and we don't know, totally the area. So
Yeah.
that's the best
Yeah,
bet
we're
we
gonna head
have.
towards the light.
The light source.
Okay.
The light source.
So as you guys make your way through the light fog, you find yourself coming to the first light source of the few that you saw, and you realize you're stopped by a wooden fence and a wooden gate and a large wooden signpost where there's a lantern hanging off one of the posts.
Can we read the sign?
I'll say make an investigation check to try and read the sign.
I've just been rolling
Uh,
shit all night.
really out.
I think we.
Yeah.
Other than Smokey,
Some of the letters are kind of worn out. Some are kind of like seems like time has just kind of worn them off, or they've been like chipped away at. But it's hard to make out any of the words from that.
can I read the sign?
You can attempt to.
Yeah.
A little better.
Yep, it's a sign.
So the
Is this sign in a different language? That's what I want to know. Is it in
well,
common?
it's hard to
Is it
make
even-
it's
is
hard to
it
make
even-
out, so I don't think you know what language.
It's in
So
real.
you can vaguely read the sign. It's written in common. From your best guess, it says Wentleton.
Yeah.
Wentleton.
It's a settlement. I told you guys.
Yeah, but we've heard nothing of anything other than the city east of the village.
Yeah, and then
So this is super suspicious. And other than Other
This is
than the
town. Town
farm-
is where everyone hates you.
yeah, but other than the farm where we got the horses to travel north, there should be nothing. We've heard of nothing between that place and the ruined sea. So, the feck did this place come from?
It
don't
might
know,
be a village or city from an older time, like before the war.
It could also be the lady in white's resting place.
They could have also
I
found
doubt that.
our. They could have also found our supply horse.
They could have. I mean, we've only met a gate and a sign, so onwards. Investigate
walk in
Wentleton.
and investigate?
I look for any means to open the gate.
Can I just hop over the fence? Because you said it was just a fence. You never said the height.
Yeah, it's really low, and it's got the double swing doors. They're not locked.
I just gotta walk through the gate.
push it right
Same.
open.
I'll follow the
Just,
floor.
I've just got this image of a car looking at the gate, thinking, "How do I open this now?" And then just
Yeah.
me pushing it open, just walking
Hey, I
through.
wanted to open the damn gate, man. That's all.
And you all push the gate open and walk through. You notice this at this point the fog is actually starting to clear up, and you can see what looks like just ahead of you a small hill, and it looks like a small shack. And there's a lantern hanging from next to the door on that shack, and off to the side what looks like some fenced off areas where there should have been cattle, and what looks like an old kind of worn out barn.
Oh, so it could have been abandoned.
But it's at this point you then start hearing what sounds like. You swear you're hearing the voices again you heard earlier before the lady in white showed up.
Everyone be ready.
Sword and shield at the ready, and I'm gonna march over to the
my
barn.
shit's been at the ready.
Yeah, but I'm gonna march over to the barn, and I'm gonna. Yeah, I will take a gander inside.
I'm gonna check out the
dismount
shack.
my horse and join McClure.
Alright, so you guys are checking out the barn first.
Yeah.
Yes, me and
Okay.
McClure.
Moon, stay with
I'll stand at the
Tabitha.
door.
This whole time, McClure, you and me,
I will
bro.
be standing with
Brothers.
Brooke.
Yeah,
Fist
I'll
bump.
stand at the door and kind of
where
just
is
be
our new
ready.
party leader member? And I'll have Elden Rich Blast ready.
Alright. As you all begin bracing, get ready to open up the door of the barn, Tabitha just kind of takes a centered point about 10 feet away from the barn, sword ready. Kind of looking back and forth at like, is there anything else around?
Let's do this, Maacal.
Do you open up the barn door easy, or do you open it up just?
Yeah, it's a double door
We're
barn,
very
isn't it?
cautious. We're cautious. I'm kind of behind McClure, bow drawn in case anything jumps at us through the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it open with shield raised and sword ready. So like I'm sort of going so I can see just over the shield, but it's raised in case something instantly attacks.
My arrow is just above where his shield is.
All right. So, as you slowly open the door, you instantly hear something. It sounds off, doesn't sound normal, and then you see something flash across your vision and boom, smack up against your shield, and just what sounds like it feels like it slid off and hit the floor. And as you look down, that's a skeleton.
Oh,
More concerned what threw it.
same.
A spider?
You guys take a peek inside.
Yeah.
As you take a peek in, you can see on the other side of this door, there's a handle, and it looks like a bunch of claw marks in it. And you notice there's two skeleton hands still attached to one of the beams on the door.
They were trying to get out of here, McClure.
And as you look further in,
What?
there's the dead carcasses and skeletons and some leftover meat of what looks like plenty of livestock and about, at very least, 8 humanoids.
Hey, wait. So we're not fully in the barn yet. We're still sort of peeking in.
You're just seeing what you can have from the entrance.
Right. How far are the doors open?
Pretty wide.
No, but how? Like, so they're open quite wide just now.
You have it open maybe about 5 feet from where it closes, but it can open up a whole fully swung open. It opens about 10 feet.
Right. Maacal, back up.
No, I'm going
No,
with stealth.
no,
I'm
no,
crouching
no.
and stealth.
No, I want you to back up because I'm gonna kick the door open. I want to lure out whatever's in there.
Okay, I'll agree to that. So I'm gonna step back about 20 feet behind McClure with bow drawn. No, not even that far. 10 feet.
And I'm gonna go about 5 feet back, and then I'm gonna just basically run up and basically kick the door. I swear to God, my foot goes through this and I get stuck.
Wouldn't that be a
what,
bitch?
what rotten wood? Ah, fuck.
Well, it's rather old.
Well, no, I'll shield
like
bash
probably
it.
like a
That way,
rock on
that
the
way,
ground?
if it is rotten wood, I'm gonna just go straight through it myself. Yeah, I'll shield bash it. I won't
Good idea.
I won't kick it. Because at least then, if anything attacks me, or anything is close enough to attack, it only attacks me and gives everyone else a chance to rally up.
Right.
And plus, with your legless stuff in the cave, I fully trust you to hit this motherfucker.
Okay, this is bad. My mouse is turned invisible.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The DM's been DM'd. Tragic. Roll a technical save.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Oh crap.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Right, so you see, you just go ahead and kick the door.
No, I'm gonna shield bash the door.
Oh, shield bash it. Okay.
Yeah, because if I don't want my foot getting stuck.
Right. So you drew up, shield bash the door.
Get stacked.
Door goes flying off the hinges, crashing against the ground. And it's strangely quiet after.
I'm gonna go in stealth and kind of delve deeper into the barn. At
I'm
this point, being it's so quiet.
gonna stay at the door where I am just so I don't disrupt his stealthiness.
As you walk in, there's just bodies everywhere. Old cattle carcasses still rotting. It really reeks in here.
Smells like up dog. I would be careful with that one. I might actually
And
do it.
Get closer in here, you realize you see one thing that you didn't notice earlier from the doorway. As you look up, there's a body hanging from the ceiling.
Is there any stairs nearby that I can see? Or a
there's-
ladder, perhaps?
Nope, but you have a good idea that you know what. As you look up,
Maacal,
it's gone,
slowly move back towards the door.
but that's certainly a skeleton. But you're pretty sure you've seen that white dress before.
Oh.
So okay. So
Oh.
there's just the white dress.
Oh wait, I'm outside still.
No, it's on the
Skeleton
body.
wearing the white dress.
The skeleton's wearing the white dress.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's the.
Can
Wait,
McClure see me?
Yeah, because I'm still at the door. So I've after I've kicked in the door, I've just stood there so that nothing can run out and attack everyone.
Can he see where I am?
yeah, you can see it from there.
Can I see the white dress?
I just gesture to him and point up.
I'm going to strongly suggest that you come closer to me now. Wait, how wide's the barn?
From wall to wall,
Like from where I'm standing to the other end?
about 60 feet. It's pretty long.
Ooh.
Yeah,
use
come-
that thing.
Come closer to me.
I back up about 15, 20 feet. Slowly.
I think we lost Tragic.
We lost our DM. We lost our DM.
Oh,
Right?
did we? No, it's
Yep.
still there.
I'm still here. Just
He's gone in roll 20.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, yeah. He's in,
The
yeah.
DM got DM'd.
Yeah, but he's still in Discord and he's still on stream, so.
Yeah,
uh,
okay.
That's a plus.
He's on Google.
damn it.
Damn it, he says. But yeah, I'm gonna
that-
back up about
There we
15 to 20 feet, slowly.
I want to gesture to Morgana to come closer.
Okay, we'll come closer.
I'm starting to suss this new girl.
It ain't the new girl I'm worried about right now. It's this fucking shit in this bar.
I know it's kind of random. It's just like we conveniently meet her in this bog.
You're Sasha, but you're undressing her with your eyes.
Well, me.
There is a time and a place for that, Moon.
Yeah, Moon can dress her with his eyes all he wants. This is like, I just don't want to see Smokey lying on the floor dead with no eyes.
Real quick, Tragic, are we supposed to have like
With that amount, it's kind of hard to make anything work right now.
Oh, okay, so you're definitely having
Also,
Yeah,
at this point,
Remora Crew technical
switched
difficulties.
from my bow to my short sword and shield.
We've got no, yeah, that makes sense actually because you're inside the barn now.
Also at this point I'm standing on the porch of the shack. Chilling. Like, where the
So
fuck
hang on, where is everyone? So
everyone?
me, Smokey, and Morgana are closest to the barn. With
Well,
Smokey
I'm
being in the
fucking
barn.
barn.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
in the damn barn.
Yeah, but so you're in the barn, I'm at the door, and then Morgana is about, say, 10 feet behind me, 5 feet behind me, or did you come right up to me?
I came up to about 5 feet behind you.
Yeah, so she's behind me. So then Moonman
Tabitha
is
would
behi-
be behind.
are like sort of between the shack and the barn, and then Phoenix is at the shack.
Mhm.
So
Is that
so
right?
how far's the barn from the shack?
About 80 feet, 90 feet, give or take 5-10 feet.
I mean, I should be okay.
Yeah, you've got the highest AC, so you're harder to hit.
Yeah, plus if I have to, I can just yell and guys.
Yeah, you definitely within yelling distance.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm more concerned about like it's going to be like 2 turns before really any of us actually get there.
Well, it's if we get into combat before.
Well, Smoky Moonman can range shoot, so I suppose
Yeah.
that's fine. Or me and Morgana are kind of at the disadvantage of distance. But actually, no, because me and
Okay.
Morgana can shoot spells now.
Yeah, you two
Yeah.
have spells.
Yeah, fuck it. No, Phoenix on his own. Fuck him. Nuclear blast!
I'll
Phoenix is
be
like, wait,
fine.
You're on your own, Phoenix.
So wait, hang on. Does that mean that? I thought, what if she was murdered in the barn, and then she roams the swamps searching for vengeance, but the person, let's say
Ooh.
fiance for crime of passion, moved away, and now she haunts the bog looking for him.
Um,
Oh,
That'd be a sound
that'd be a crazy
theory.
twist.
What a
Possible.
twist.
That's a sound theory. It definitely is.
I would say it would be connected to like a war or raiders, something of that nature.
Yeah, but I like my crime of passion theory.
Okay,
But yes, no, the war raider theory is another good one.
Okay, detective.
The war
let's
and
go.
raider.
Hey, lady, get over it.
All right, we just gotta wait for gameplay.
Magic's mouse to.
I wish I knew how the hell this happened.
Is your mouse just
What's wrong?
unplug it and replug it?
Get one of these.
Which is a great idea since it's a wireless mouse.
Turn it off, turn it back on.
Oh, I hate wireless mouses, man. They actually got less, or a wired mouse. It's got better reaction time.
Yep.
Actually, for
Nothing like that,
the Logitech 5G, was it 5G02 Hero? They did a test on the latency for the wireless and the wired. Exactly the same. No, almost no
Ah,
different.
nice.
Mine's all right though. I like mine.
So if you want a wireless mouse,
I like
that
that
one.
It's comfortable.
Also, the Corsair's version
Mine
of
too.
that
Mine too.
is pretty good
Corsair's
too.
Pretty good.
Corsair's good shit.
I'd
I
probably
got a
still
lot of
stick to
Corsair
wired.
under the hood.
Oh, I do wired anyways because A, it's cheaper, and B, you don't have to worry about batteries.
Yeah.
C,
True.
yeah,
You know
you don't have
Less,
to-
less to think about.
I don't know what the hell I did for that. All right, anyway, so what were you doing after calling him back to you in the barn?
I
Nothing.
backed off. 15,
Yeah, we were waiting for
about
you.
15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Smokey's came back towards me, and Morgana's came behind me. And then
Okay.
Phoenix is on the shack, and Moonman and Tabitha are like behind Morgana.
So in that case, put this on for what little time I have since I couldn't activate it earlier.
By the way, can I just say this is gonna be fun to edit?
So you begin hearing the fence swing back and forth, smacking against itself. You hear strange sounds in the wind, and you just hear all around you a young woman's voice. What y'all looking at?
I don't like how she says saying that.
Look,
Flies back onto it.
I look all over the inside of the barn for anything that could have made that noise.
Are you still inside the barn?
Yeah, he
inside the
only
barn.
backed up. He never came
I
out of
only
it.
backed up. I'm still in the barn.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I think me and
Dexterity saving throw. Oh fuck.
oh, didn't we go into the barn?
No, I stayed at the door.
Oh my god. Damn,
Nice.
good tonight.
Noise.
Yeah.
You see the barn door fly up and start flying towards the front, you instantly do a flip back and slide just out of the barn as the door boom, slams back into place. As if it was never broke.
Whoa.
Let's sit down.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it was.
I wish I was there to
So
see it.
my character was just doing this.
Stems,
I think I peed a little.
including
I
the feet.
can't look, man. I can't fucking look.
Wait, hang on. Does that not mean Smokey's now trapped in the barn?
No, he just barely scooted out.
All right. Okay, he got out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the ghost went hunting.
Yeah, if he rolled any lower than a certain number, that door would have flew back, hit him in the back, and pushed him into the barn further as it slammed back in place.
Oh,
Man, I'm glad I have a high dexterity. Jesus.
Maacal, you lucky son of a bitch.
Oh, real quick. Why
I
we're
think I'm playing quite smart here.
why we have a quick second?
Mhm.
Smokey, cheers.
Dude, I don't got no more beer.
I'm not
Fuck
too.
Oh,
you
there,
don't have
Gloria.
Until tomorrow.
Wow.
Wait.
Although I can do this though. I can do this. I can shut my camera off. And do
Yeah,
this instead.
Well, I'll have to do, you bastard. You should have got more beer. Like, I went out and got
Yeah,
beer
Shit,
for us to drink together while we
dude,
play
shit was kind
D&D.
of whack today. Shit was kind of whack today.
Agreed,
Like how
but
everything
still.
kinda played out, so it didn't work out that way. So, you know, Mel's gonna get me beer tomorrow.
We'll go get a hard cider then.
Oh, I could. All right, I guess I could.
All right.
And while you're at it, take a
God damn
piss so
it.
you don't have to do it later.
I don't even have to piss right now, bro.
Well, we'll just say that you got so scared from the door slamming that you pissed yourself.
All right, yeah,
You're
I'm
about
pissing
to, so.
myself out. No, I'm not doing that. God damn it. All right, I'll be right back. Jesus Christ.
All right.
All right. So as we wind down, and that's where we'll pick up next time. Question
No,
from-
piss off!
No! No!
Things were going. We had a mystery. We had voices. Smokey now escaped being
I
trapped
haven't
in
even
a
seen the
barn.
fuckers in the shack.
If it wasn't for the technical difficulties, I was actually going to cut that as you guys are walking through the gate.
Ah.
Tune in next one to
By the way,
find
I'm
out.
absolutely loving all the conjecture and ideas. Like, what if it's this, or is it that?
Well, yeah, but that's just how we. That's just how we are.
Granted. Oh man, but
I mean, fuck. What's gonna happen when you start introducing puzzles into this shit? It's gonna be like a 3-hour stream of us discussing how to get through a bloody door.
as long
Doors
as
will be our
that-
downfall.
as that one clip with you guys of poor Liam's character with Sam's and Talison's from campaign 1 to Critical Role, I think we'll be fine.
Mhm.
Here, let me show
To be
the
fair,
door through
to
the
be
door.
fair, Trudge, you can't say that. Considering me and Phoenix, I never rolled anything above a fucking 8
Oh, I
in
know.
this campaign, in this episode. And Phoenix only just rolled an 11.
I know. That's the first double digit I got. Well, no. I did get the 19 on the discount, which I got fucked out of still and made feel shitty
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
because I
But I
got a
rolled-
good
I'm
one.
back, by the way.
Welcome back.
There's some job 30 for you.
Cheers,
What?
God damn it, Phoenix.
We're ending it here, by the way. Smokey
uh,
Tragic wants to be a dick about it and keep us in suspense.
Yeah, even though we were an hour late getting
Yeah.
started.
True, but
Hold on. What was the question?
You
Free
gotta
real
work
estate.
tomorrow, don't you?
Yes.
this person is sick. In
Well,
about
that's what I was talking about. Tragic, because he works earlier than.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Shit.
I know.
all of a sudden everyone remembers. Oh right.
How tragic! Let's go for another hour.
Oh, God.
Let's
I
go
can-
for another
I'll go another
2.
half-hour tops. You guys.
Fuck it, Smokey. You can go for another hour. Don't lie.
No, I can't.
Oh, that's it.
I'll talk to Mel personally and be like, it's okay. It was my
okay, he
fault.
almost died in a
You
bar.
can hate me and be mad at me. It was my fault. I forced him.
We got into combat. We had to finish it. I mean, there was nothing we could do.
Yeah.
I technically didn't. The door just slammed and that was it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
goes
get
out
to see what
nothing.
was in the shack.
And
We didn't get to see what was fully in the
3
barn.
No, we didn't, because this guy had to jump out real quick.
We only know there's a couple of... Wait, hang on. What threw the skeleton, though?
Obviously, the
actually-
spirit of the lady in white.
Oh.
I'm
Oh, I
assuming
am-
it's the same spirit that threw the fucking door at me.
Oh. I will be changing my sword to a hammer and I'll be busting down that fucking door again.
I have
What it was, the skeleton was actually hanging off the door.
Oh,
So when you-
I got hit with the raid.
Forward.
Ooh.
Free range TV. Thank you for the raid.
Oh, see, now we have to keep going.
Yeah, I got a raid. We have to keep going now.
Well, I'm good for a half hour, guys. I told you I'm good for a half hour.
It's up to Tragic. He's the GM. He has
Up
to
to the
work
GM.
Thank you for
early.
doing that shout out.
What do you want to do, Tragic?
Oh, no
combat.
problem. Unfortunately, we just about
It'd
finished.
be a whole move to cut there because Moon did just get raided. We'll push a little bit more.
Yay!
We're gonna push it
Yeah.
just a little bit more.
Thank
Little
you
bit more.
to
all
the
right.
Raiders and welcome to Moon
Save
Man
you.
Stream.
Everybody,
The saviors!
You just gave us a half an hour more of excitement.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, the scary music pops up.
Mac
so we got.
came flying out of nowhere.
Who's
It
also
landed-
streaming?
That means I gotta fly
We all
after that, though.
I was, but my stream cut, so I'm just
Oh, thank you
recording.
for the follow.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I play a lot
Wonder-
of different
and you were at the shack.
Oh, another one. Thank you.
Yep. Finished
Alright.
at the shack, and
I'm at the
we
shack.
have a-
only one there though. But
Yeah,
we're with
Tabitha
the-
and Moonman are like in between the shack and the barn. And us three are at the barn.
All right, so Phoenix, what are you doing over at the shack?
I'm gonna guess that this is abandoned, so I'm going to try to open the door to the shack. The shield, sword drawn, shield ready to go.
Walking in, a lot of things here seem dusty. A few spider webs here and there. You're not sure why, but there is a candle on the table. It's lit. There seems to be seating and stuff set out for about 4 people to eat. Some cupboard drawers are missing. There's nothing in them. And there's I wonder how long that's been sitting there. You think there's probably looks like the bones of probably a dog that was just laying in the middle of the floor.
I'm gonna rip someone a new asshole right now.
Oh hell no! They killed the doggo.
Not good.
All
Oh, I
right,
get the reference now.
all right, I'm gonna
Okay,
do an investigation on the shack to see if I can find clues or anything useful.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, Phoenix. God
I cannot
damn it,
catch a
man.
break this game.
No.
I don't think anybody is except for Smokey.
Are you being careful at all, or is it actually like
Except for
moving?
Smokey. Except for
No, I'm
Smokey.
being careful. I'm guards up, ready for a fight.
You're not doing anything unless you have to.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it looks like I'm a peak of interest, I'll go for it. But
You're not really finding too much because everything's either shut or it's open. Most of it's dusty. If there's anything around, it's ruined or not usable anymore. Did you leave the front door open?
I did.
After a few moments of you investigating here, you notice the light begins to flicker. The flame turns blue.
Hmm.
And then you realize you're hearing all around inside this little shack. Welcome. Stay a while. Boom. Front door shuts.
Oh, fuck that. Ghost is
You
on.
hear
Phoenix, you need
what's-
to start yelling for us, bro.
Can I just...
No,
Organa,
wait,
you-
hang on. Did we hear the door shut? Slam.
Yeah, did we hear the
Exactly.
door slam? We're only 80 feet away. We should have heard like a thump or something.
Who's
Wait.
in between? You said there's two
Phoenix
people.
went
in-
over there
Moonman's
to
in
investigate.
between.
Yeah, so it'd be
You went
Tabitha
to
and
investigate
Moon.
the shack by yourself?
And
Yeah, no one
Yeah, he did.
followed me. You all followed McClure. All.
Yeah, because that was where the body was found.
No.
Make it sound like we're murder investigators
No.
at this point.
You and McCall decided to go to the barn. I decided to go to the shack. Everyone else decided to follow
Yeah.
you guys.
For time constraint
Yeah,
purposes,
because
his investigation is happening about the same time Mac was inside the barn and found the body.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so this is all going on at the
So,
same time. Okay.
Tabitha and Moon would be the closest, and Morgana would be the closest to in proximity.
Hey, Morgana,
Yeah, but
I think I heard...
Yeah,
Morgana actually
Morgana
right
came up
behind
behind me.
McClure, so...
Because once he entered and gestured up,
Okay, so
I like gestured her to come forward because I generally thought all of us were going to investigate the barn and then all investigate the shack. But then when we were halfway through the investigation, you were like, "Hey, just to point out, I'm at the shack."
well, no, because I said
was
I was
waiting
going
at
to
the
the
door.
shack.
Yeah, he said he was going to the shack from the get-go. Nobody went.
All right, no, I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him
He's
at all.
all by his fucking self.
Guys,
Inside the
Phoenix will
shack.
be rolling a new character next week.
Nah.
Oh, he did.
You forget. Phoenix Flameheart. I'm a phoenix. I'll rise
Oh,
again.
Reborn. Okay,
So,
so
Alright, scan on the
Okay.
alarm clock goes off.
so between the distance, I'm gonna say Morgana and Moon, both you roll a perception check, but at disadvantage because you're trying to hear
Ooh, disadvantage. That sucks.
you're trying to hear that door way behind you over the barn door in front of you that just slammed back on its hinges.
oh yeah, that's gonna be
Uh,
okay. Disadvantage. What are we rolling?
Perception.
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 So you actually caught that
Not
sound over.
spells. Not spells. Perception.
Moon rolled 6. Nope, you're
I rolled a 9.
you're
Phoenix
both
dead.
still surprised that this door was off its hinges and is now back on, and you're hearing that witch's voice again.
Oh fuck.
Carol Baskin, why?
Hey, what about Tabitha? She didn't hear anything?
I rolled for her. She did as bad as they did.
Okay. So,
So hang on.
anything-
So now hang on.
I'm
Now,
gonna point out right now, I hate you, Phoenix, because this beer tastes like shit.
so hang on. So
Don't be
now
a bitch.
as the barn door slammed and the main door slammed.
Mhm.
So they technically they both kind of slammed at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so if all of us are standing outside of the barn, bar Phoenix, who is now
He's inside the
essentially
shack.
being hunted.
I think our focus needs to be now for.
Needs much
we
sticks.
all need to
Need-
go to the barn.
No, it needs to be the shack. Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
all need to
I
go
am
to the
gonna
shack.
charge towards the shack, and I am gonna try jump through the
Okay.
window.
I
Where's
was.
Phoenix?
I'm
You have a
inside the
hammer, just
shack.
Bust a hole through it.
He's like
I'm,
80
I'm
feet
gonna try
behind you.
to do what McClure did and shield bash the door open.
All right. Let's head to the shack.
All right, so you guys are booking into the shack. McClure jumping through a window. Roll an athletics check, please. Mac as well, since you're charging the door with the shield. Roll an athletics check.
Look at that.
Y'all need to get in shape.
I go to the
16.
front door and swing my hammer as hard as I can at it.
Thank you.
Just
Put
tragic.
me
Just
in the
tell.
way?
Hey,
And that-
tragic. Just tell me if I'm able to go through the window or not. Window with my roll. Just tell me if I'm able to jump through it.
If you clear, you make it into the room.
Oh yeah. So I jump through that window, and I'm like, Phoenix, why did you fucking leave us?
Why didn't Phoenix try to run through that window?
I say, welcome,
think of it.
McClure. Join
Right through the
us.
door.
I
Frozen
mean,
in fear.
Hate me, you sons of bitch.
I mean,
Yeah, something's going on.
because I don't give a shit, and I'm going to investigate this and destroy the evil.
Put that athletics check again.
Wait, who?
Mac.
Oh, okay.
Me again?
Yeah, because Morgana is helping you with the door. She's striking it with her hammer.
And he failed epically.
Yeah, not very good.
Twice.
Hold on. I'll say between the both of you, just going at it, it does force open.
Nice. Brooke. Fuck yeah, slap hands.
There. Is she muted?
I think
No.
so.
Yes, you was.
Slap in the hand! Ow.
Alright, and so before they come busting in, because they had to book it a nice distance to get here.
He lasted.
You swear you see figures in the room. You want to say you see what looks like 4 people seated at the table. For some reason, one of them stands up, walks to the side of the room. Another large one gets up, is next to the other one. Something seems to be happening. You see one of them fall to the floor. The one that's still standing leaves, goes outside. You see the two smaller ones run out the door. And then you see the last one move back towards the counter. Seems to grab something and goes outside. And there's
But
a-
none of us had no time to do anything in this time. Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, pull out my bow and try to shoot one in the leg. Just-
No, this
No,
is before
we
you
don't
made
see
it
this.
to the door.
Yeah, we're gunning it towards the house.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
you, okay.
And then all of a sudden you hear glass shatter. You see McClure diving through the window, rolling in, getting up, just screaming at you. You see the front door, boom, fly open. In walks Mac and Morgana. So that's what it feels like to be on the other side of that.
Well, you guys are
Oh,
late
it's
to the
alright.
party, but here.
No, you don't get to say that we're late to the party.
So, do you see any
You-
ghost orbs?
you-
or
you went
get
to the
EMF
shack.
reader?
And
It was supposed to be a team. Brooke says we die if we separate. We panicked, Phoenix.
Excuse me, who's Brooke?
Sorry, Morgana. I have a name for you, okay, Morgana, in case I forget your actual name.
Okay, what? I'm not sure what I did. Okay.
Yeah, just roll with it, okay? Just don't try and question my logic right now, okay, Morgana, Brooke, whatever your real name is.
As you're all congregating here in
Fuck
the
off.
cabin,
You were cool for a second.
you see a Tabitha like back to you guys with a sword pointing out the doorway, just kind of looking back and forth. Is it safe? Are we all good?
I believe we're safe for now. And also,
I'm just outside with this random NPC.
also,
Hang on.
Once
I
we
like-
figure out we are safe, I'm gonna go inside.
I did not
the
think I was going to be
area.
by myself going to the shack. A, and B. We need to investigate this as quickly as possible.
Okay, rule of thumb from now on:
Yes.
always confirm someone is going with you. Always confirm.
Yes.
Well, we have this NPC. You could have just taken.
We don't
Yeah,
count the
we have an
NPC because they
NPC.
might not always be there, or they might be a villain. Always confirm someone of the group is going with you.
True. True.
NPCs are potential villains.
I'm not a fucking child. I've been doing training for my whole life.
Well, they're not.
You're
I'm going to
investigating
look
a
at this
non-owned
table.
area. You always have a backup soldier with you. You're a
Aye.
noble. You should know this.
You might not be a child, Phoenix, but I do not want to find your corpse.
I might just poke it with a stick. I don't know.
Anyway, what did you find here?
So far, I
Mac,
found
as you can-
nothing. I did have
Oh, wait,
a vision or saw a reenactment of what happened here. Essentially, a larger individual and a few others were having dinner. One got up and
How
struck
did I see that?
one of them, and the rest of them, all of them, went outside. So I don't know what happened after that.
So that could explain the bodies in the barn. Oh, wait. Mac, did you know if the skeleton with the dress, did you know if she had hung her? Like, was she hung or was she just up there?
From what I could see, from where I was at, she was just up there.
Yeah, okay, so she could
Yeah,
potentially have been
before you
hung.
think about it, you didn't see a way for her to get up there. So either someone put her up there, or something else is off.
We got a spider.
Or someone hung her, like, set
I'll
up
take
the
the
rope,
spider.
put her into it, and then
Not a
pulled her up.
Looney Tune, so it's okay.
So I'm gathering is this was the essentially someone murdered these people.
Oh, that's kind of the way it looks. I
Really?
mean, especially because what I seen in the fucking barn.
Yeah,
And
but there was.
She could have been murdered, or she could have hung herself.
Yeah,
either
but how
way-
would she have got that high up in the barn?
Yeah, there's no
True.
way to get up there.
either way, it
Is that
seems to
someone
me
with a
that this
lantern?
this
What?
spirit is not at rest and is looking for either her killer or the victim that got away. One of the two.
Okay.
All right.
Let me.
Mac, as
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and try to.
as you investigate the table, you take note of a couple things. First thing, this table is set up to seat 4 people. From what, even though it's all dusty and kind of a mess, by the size of the plates and any other utensils, you figure this was set up was for 2 adult-sized individuals and 2 child-sized individuals. Though strangely, you figure most, at least the way you know from the way your tribe did it and what you see in people, most people that are coupled tend to sit side by side, or at least next to each other. These 2 sat across from each other. She's the smaller person's between them.
So, who are my nobles? Who are the nobles amongst the group? It's Phoenix.
Yeah,
and
me
Remora,
and
correct?
Phoenix.
Yeah, me, McClure,
Yeah.
and Morgana.
So I bring this information to your attention. You guys, this table. I don't know. In my culture, when a husband and wife sits at the table with their children, they sit side by side. These particular adults were sitting each at the head of the table. Does that make anything to you?
It's true. The man of the house usually sits at the head of the table and the wife next to them. And followed by the children.
Not in all cultures, though. In some cultures, the father sits at the head of the or the The lord of the house, or the man of the house,
It's
sits at the
Jaws,
head.
Your nobles.
Sits at the head, but then occasionally the mother of the house or the lady of the house sits at the bottom of the table. But it varies on cultural differences. Normally, when you have guests, the husband and wife sit together, followed
Yes.
by the children, and then by the guests.
But from what I'm seeing on this table, we had 2 adults and 2 children.
Were Maacal, were the 2 chairs that were together, were they pulled more closer to one chair, or were they like centered?
As you look, all chairs are centered. Each
Oh.
chair is distance from the corners.
They're all centered, buddy. They're all centered, man.
Phoenix, you said when you saw the apparitions, one of them died at the table.
No, smaller figure got up. The larger figure struck the smaller figure and then went outside, followed by the even smaller figures.
And then the bigger figure followed them. Or
Which direction did they leave outside, Phoenix?
I didn't see.
you just saw them leave the door. Which essentially would have been
Door,
shut.
Or
So.
is there another door in this house? Or in this shack?
From what you guys can tell, it's just the one door you came in from.
And you wouldn't have
Yeah,
seen
I-
the direction of the door being shut.
Yeah, I believe the only door is the front door. That
So,
So-
all the occupants at the dinner table left the house.
So what I would gather is there's possibly a male and female and 2 children. And the male struck the larger female. And everyone else fled the house.
So you're telling me that you kind of witnessed an abusive relationship of some sort?
That or a murder. And seeing as how we're not too sure on the culture of this family or this area, being that it's closer to Lord McClure's land, I would imagine they would go by their culture. So,
So, upon what Phoenix said, I'm gonna go from the table and just kind of skim the area all the way to the front door for any signs of blood stains, blood trails, anything of the sort.
As far as we're aware, though, we're gonna have. I mean, murder's the most likely option because
Right.
the assailant must have strung up the woman.
But see, what
In
I'm
the barn.
what I'm thinking here, McClure, is it may have started in the house, so there may have been blood trails leading out of the
Wait,
house toward.
wait.
the barn.
What
Hang
happened?
on.
What happened in the barn?
Yeah, but hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but in the barn, there was
There's
more
a lot of
bodies.
bodies and shit in the barn.
There was a
What
lot
the
more bodies than
fuck
what was in the
happened
house.
barn?
But hang on. In the barn, there was the skeleton that fell on me that I hit with my shield. There was the 2 skeletons in the corner that were scratching at the door. There was the woman who was, let's just right now say, hanging from the air. And then there was, Maacal, you said you saw a bunch of other skeletons.
Yes, they were all dead bodies. They're all dead bodies, decayed, right down to the bone.
So, where have the other bodies came from? If there are only 4 occupants in the house, and from what we can tell, it's a barn, and a shack, so we can assume cow.
My guess would be farmhands, maybe. Because I did also see a lot of livestock.
Well, what else did you see? What was in there?
The skeletons, the woman hanging, and a bunch of, I think you said livestock, didn't you, Maacal?
Livestock, yeah.
How recent were the bodies?
Decayed to the bone.
They were all skeletons, every one of them.
Is there anything else that you can? Is there anything else that would be important?
Other than the lady in the white dress hanging from the top of the barn, no.
So there's a
No,
lady
wait,
in a white
no,
dress.
No, there was,
And
because
that's the one we saw.
yeah, but the important part of fact isn't the fact that the lady's in a white dress.
Yes.
The important fact is that there were scratches on the door, meaning that people were in there at a specific point who were alive.
So they were
Yes.
trapped in there.
They died. They were trapped. Yeah. There was something in there. They were trying to claw their way out of this barn.
So there's only two options in the end. Either the barn is a curse by the lady in the bog, who is essentially hunting for the assailant, or there is something hunting through the bog that is using the barn as a den. But considering the barn door smashed itself back into position, I would go with the fact that it's the lady of the lake using it as essentially as a fucking curse hole.
Yes.
So you say she's in there.
Especially if you look at
Wait.
standpoint,
Maybe.
any ghosts usually manifest at their place of or at their death origin. That's where they're gonna manifest. So if there's any, this is where she's gonna be the most strongest, is in that barn.
Yeah,
I concur,
I would
but-
agree with that one.
What would the wolf be linked with?
The wolf is supposed to lead us away from the lady in white.
Oh no, but Phoenix is getting that if the lady of the bog is connected to killing people, why is the wolf protecting people?
And also, if the larger individual struck
Hey.
the female, wouldn't he be the evil spirit and not?
But if he's still alive, the lady in white would potentially be hunting people, but wouldn't know the difference between.
Then she'd be
because
a vengeful spirit.
we would assume we would assume the guy who assaulted her was an adventurer, so that any
But-
adventurers walking through the bog will be hunted by her.
Oh, wait. So then maybe the wolf's
It
a
makes
sibling.
A lot of sense.
The sibling or a mother.
I wouldn't say it would be the children.
No, not the children. I'm gonna say the mother. Because
Well-
essentially, the mother's gonna want to protect their children. If her children were killed amongst this shit, she's gonna be out for death for anybody.
Yeah, but
Who
then
may even resemble.
If it's not the mother herself who killed the children.
yeah, we don't know. We don't know the larger
the
apparition.
large figure struck the
Struck.
female figure. And then
Oh,
the two
what
smaller
if we put it
figures
backwards?
went out.
What if the lady was the adventurer, and it was a father and two kids?
That could be as well. What if that
Ooh.
adventurer is right with us right now?
Oh,
Don't
adventurers, they're
think
fine.
so because
Well, we
she
got this
came.
random female NPC.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the
but she came
random-
from the village that we just came from.
Yeah, she was in the me
If
because
she was a spirit, she wouldn't make it that far.
Okay.
And yeah, but the worst part was the major part of the fact is that the woman in the barn has the exact same dress as the woman in the bog that we've seen.
Right.
Let me look at the journal to see if there's anything that would possibly help us with this.
We put way too into this murder investigation.
Oh, it's getting late too.
I know.
As you guys ponder this, you notice something. The candle seems to flicker here and there, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. But at one point where the flame was blue and went back to normal, the flame has now turned blue again.
Can we ask the candle questions, possibly? Possibly.
Can I roll for Arcana?
Sure, roll an Arcana check.
Wait. Normal. Okay. Oh, finally, a good roll.
Good fucking roll, bro.
See it, and on what you hear, you're hearing the voices again. You realize some wizards make very particular items to serve particular purposes. You have a funny feeling this candle responds to supernatural presences when it changes from standard to blue.
Goes back to me asking questions to this
Look
candle.
As you look across the candle, the window across from you, you realize, oh shit! And you see on the other side of the window, glaring at you all from the other side, is the lady in white,
Oh, fuck.
and she's staring right at you.
Okay.
Does she speak abysmal?
And she speaks, and you hear her voice from
Whatever.
around you. She's staring at Mac. Why have you come back?
Ooh.
And she's gone
What have
again.
you done?
Yeah, what'd you do?
This
And-
is where I grew up, man.
That's where we'll cut
That
it for
gave
this
me
evening.
goosebumps right there, bro. What the
That
fuck?
did. That did me too.
Oh god.
Oh!
Dude, fucking A.
Oh shit!
And you got this extra half hour.
Alright. Yeah, that was a good spot.
Yeah.
That was a good spot right there. Yeah, man.
I mean, I still want to keep going, but
right
holy
there.
fuck, yeah, that's good. Good.
Little thing, Smokey, you're
that's
gonna
awesome.
Yeah, that was.
to kind of give you guys an idea. You guys are somewhere. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor from my stream for the map. You guys are like somewhere in this area right now, not too far off from the city.
I can't see
Okay.
it either.
Okay.
You see my mouse cursor there?
Yeah.
I
But
don't.
where the tribe found you is actually more about here.
I can't see it, but
It's in
It'll
the
be
woods.
delayed on our screen.
I gotta get to it. Hold on. I have to get to it first.
Ah, there we go.
I
Oh,
don't have the stream fully pulled up, so. Like,
All right, yeah, you were found more in the woods, not in the swamp.
Yeah, you were found way off to the west more.
And where are we currently?
Okay, point your cursor. Oh, so we're currently right there.
no, that's that's where
currently
you were
somewhere over
found. You're in between the
In the
village and the city. You were found to the left in the woods.
Okay. So I was found. Okay, right. I was actually in the woods. Okay.
Mhm.
I got you now.
I'll be right
Interesting
back.
that you guys yet
Yep,
she
yep.
claims to know you.
And that's where we are. Okay.
Yep, but so now any questions, comments, or concerns?
So many theories running through my head right now, Tragic. This is unreal.
Oh my god!
Oh,
No,
Wait,
man.
wait.
Tragic, you're putting on such a good.
One thing we didn't
Yeah.
think about:
my
what
God, bro.
what does the lady in white actually look like?
Ooh,
Blue
that's
face.
actually a good question.
I mean,
So,
like details, like what race is she? What?
short, about like chin, late black hair. It's mostly kept on one side, it's a little shorter on the other. She looks human. About brown eyes, light skin. Kind of on the thin side for her age. You think you're at best guess she was probably in her late 20s when this happened, or at least by the way she
Hmm.
looks. That's the best guess you got. Human, black hair, not old but not young. A bit younger than most of you, really.
Hey, a question.
Mhm.
How old's the shack and the barn?
Oof.
I'll be right back.
Does it predate the war?
as far as
Question.
technology before the war and after the war, there hasn't been a whole lot of advancement in terms of the housing industry and the industrial to really modernize homes too much. But some of the layout of this area, particularly the shack itself, you figure it is probably from some time before the war.
I've already got my theory.
Oh
I
god
don't-
damn it! This is gonna be good next week. This
I
is
know
gonna
why
be
Mac.
next
I,
week.
I know I know why McCall's connected to it. Or I think I know why McCall's connected to it.
Detective McClure.
I guess we'll be finding out next time then.
Mm.
Yes, we will
Find out
Jesus Christ.
next week.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, D&D night.
Well, that might
Yes.
change.
Am I?
It might, but that'll be after I've finished stream.
I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do a little after you.
I just killed my stream. Had to kill the stream, man. Too late for me. I don't
Yeah,
even.
guys.
I gotta go up and get a fucking cigarette. I didn't raid tonight, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna raid either.
I didn't raid because I don't have time to.
Yeah.
Like when I do Jackbox tomorrow, man, I'm gonna have to really watch this fucking time. I hate doing overtime, man. I hate it.
Did I miss anything or anything important?
Nah, I don't think so. No. I killed my stream.
Sorry, I would mute that. Tragic reckons that the shack predates the war, which has already gave me a theory on why the ghost is looking at Mac.
Mac. Well,
Either
See, me, I was born to an elven family that was killed in the war with my country and your country, McClure.
Yeah, I know, but I know why. I know why it's looking at. I think I know why it's looking at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
And why it specifically said why you have came back.
either you were childhood friends. Well, no, because you're a baby.
Nope.
No.
Even
There's something
Yeah,
deeper than that. It's something
No,
deeper
it's-
than that.
character development.
it goes off of a theory between my divine sense and Moonman's Arcana. Because
Wow.
no one said a ghost sees like we say, or we see.
Right.
So if a ghost can only essentially sense, someone else would have to have an incredibly aura-like that Maacal is similar to. And what does that normally equate to?
Parents.
I don't know. I'm new to this.
Exactly,
Parents.
Parents.
parents or siblings.
Oh.
We know that
Or
we
siblings.
know.
I don't know if I'm an only child or not. I was
Oh,
too little to know.
shit.
But here's where my theory comes into play. There was two
I was
kids.
like a baby when I was found.
No,
It was like,
yeah.
I was only a couple months old when my parents were killed.
Yeah, but here's my theory though. There was also two kids.
So
But you also gotta remember, though, McClure, that I was raised by draconic origins.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that could
but-
play a part in it.
But who
What-
was the
Yeah.
man that was in the room?
So what
Batman.
he's saying
Don't know.
essentially is that was your father, you and your sibling, and the lady in white murdered your family.
Oh no, no.
No,
But
no.
Because he was a baby when he was found, so
Oh,
it
that's
couldn't
true.
have been him because the kids ran off on their own. But there's nothing to say that one of them wasn't the parent of Smokey, and that's why they have a similar aura. If the ghost
Ooh.
sees in that way.
Ah.
Sorry, Tragic. We're spitballing a theory here. Well, I'm spitballing a theory, should I say?